gatted, yeah.
And not just a little bit either. Yeah, no, Mini's dead.
Still alive.
In
Staying
pieces.
alive.
He's in pieces, yeah. So
What?
so let's talk about what happened last time. What do you all remember?
Minnie got my bike shot up almost.
Why did this happen? So we can inform the peoples at home and Kane Theory who's listening.
Because we got narked on.
I was here.
Okay. Narked on, and who are you trying to get a hold of there, Mr. Cash? Because I think that was your whole deal.
I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah, you're not off to a great start with us, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go fucking murder somebody here in a few minutes. So, take care of that. The books will be balanced.
The books will be balanced.
One way or the other.
One way or the other. I believe you guys were looking for one of the notorious kind of gang leaders on station, on Terminus. I remember, right?
That is
And one of Cash's contacts got you in touch with these two guys that represented this man, and kind of got you in to see these cops. So you held the meeting, and turned out it was a bust to try and arrest y'all.
For what? I don't fucking know because we didn't do anything, but
You were selling guns. That's kind of illegal.
I don't know what you're talking about. No guns.
Waller,
Yes.
have you walked along this station and seen the gun stores?
I know. Illegally selling guns. There's a difference.
Look, the only evidence they have were fire suppression grenades.
And yes, BD went on a fire suppression grenade at fire. Was it fire suppression Inc. or something? I don't remember what we named it.
Fire suppression warehouse or something.
There we go. Yeah. But anyway, you guys are still in the restaurant where you met these two representatives, and
No, we're not. We fucking took off. We're
that's
gone.
right. You guys bailed.
We're
You guys
back
did bail
to
at the
the
back
ship.
door.
And he's been fucking shot to pieces. I
think I was
decoyed
carted
everybody
away.
away.
You're stuffed in
Yes.
the sidecar and someone was
So
sitting on top of you.
Minnie, and we'll say Halls' character's working on reassembling Minnie at this point.
Until then.
And we will be picking up between Buck and Cash's character, where we will start tonight's episode / session. So you two take it away, I guess. What do y'all want to do in response to being busted by the cops?
Well, do I know where the guy who set the meeting up is at?
I mean, you have his number still.
Am I able to do a lookup, some kind of reverse lookup on that number?
Like
get an
Terminus
address,
White
fucking...
pages? Like Terminus White pages?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and roll me you'll find a console on one of the ships, and you're able to patch into the system. And you're gonna do a reverse phone lookup on this guy's address and everything. So you put the number in, and I want you to roll a computer check for me.
Something that I'm not terrible at, if I remember right.
I don't think so. Yeah, Olin.
Okay. I'm not great. I'm not terrible.
What'd you get?
Natural 19, so 21.
That's pretty good, man. Yeah, you're able to find it. It's pretty easy. You type it in, and you notice that he has
I was
his
an
name
idiot and
blocked.
used his real address.
And he has his real address on this phone, but you can tell it's probably him just by looking at it, because his name it's an alias name. It says John Smith, and you're like, that's a fucking fake ass name. and you're able to tell it right away. Like that's the guy's address. Because you remember, as you see the address, you're like, oh yeah, I remember him mentioning it in a conversation one time.
Fucking moron.
Mm-hmm. So what are you gonna do? Go pay him a visit? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, that's generally the plan.
Okay, are you taking anybody with you? Or are you going by yourself?
Hey, Buck.
Yeah.
How you feel about going and fucking somebody up who's responsible for the bullshit that just went down?
Are they gonna be cops?
I mean,
Doing the
unless he's
wrong
a cop
accent.
now, but you know, it would be the guy who was responsible for setting us up with the cops. So you know.
All right.
Yeah, so there's your answer. We're gonna go for a walkie walk here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let other guys know that we're going, and we're
Okay.
gonna go pay him a visit
So you guys
wherever
head down.
he's at.
He lives on the disputed level that is currently in middle
We're
of...
taking the Humvee.
You're taking the Humvee down there, so you guys are driving the armored up
so.
Humvee down to the gang level at the moment. He lives. It's not very far from like the elevator. Like he lives right next to it, so it's like the secure part. But
That's fine. I'm still bringing the Humvee.
you're still bringing the Humvee. Okay. So you guys head on down there. There is a vehicle elevator. There's vehicle elevators on the station just so they can move stuff around between different like cargo levels and stuff. So you're able to go down there if you want. You guys, get on the elevator. It starts taking you guys down. What are y'all preparing? Are you guys going in overt and gonna fuck this dude's day up, or are you guys gonna go in and be nice? How
The
is your
Humvee has
guys'
a turret
stance?
on it, so
I know, but what are you guys doing in the Humvee? Prepare your little confrontation here. Or are you guys just writing it down?
I think
Just-
the plan is right now to just use it as transport so we don't get fucking straight up murdered.
Okay.
And if somebody
if
tries
he's
to
like,
jump us, they're gonna get blasted.
if he's out on his lawn or whatever, I just drive by him. But
Right, yeah.
No. We're gonna have a little chat first. Then we'll,
All right.
drag him back to the ship behind the Humvee. Got it.
There we go.
Okay, so you guys get down and the elevator stops and you see it open. Now it opens. Are you guys gonna like just gun it on the way off, or how is the exit rolling up?
I'm assuming Buck is driving, so that's up to him.
Buck, how fast are you wanting to get up to where this guy's house is?
All right. So you ever see Need for Speed
Oh no.
or Fast and the Furious? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious on up.
Okay.
J hooking into a parking spot.
Okay. All right.
Get out, close the door, and hit the security system. Whip whip.
Yeah, he's got a little like speaker on. Like he has a little. You guys walk up or pull up to his apartment, and it's a nice little single-story apartment. It's like it has a little like fake ass yard with like plastic flamingos in it. Has a little
AstroTurf yard.
Yeah, AstroTurf, and he's got the flamingos in the yard.
It's in a space station. It's literal AstroTurf.
Yep. And he's got a little he's got like a chair, and he has like a little umbrella for some reason, like the plastic ones, like that plastic like lounging chair on the station. And the rest of the house, it's really small, but it's like, why does this guy have this here? This is fucking weird. And he has a little security system on the fence on outside, and you'll hit it, and he's like, "Hello, hello, who's there?"
Yeah, I got the package for you if you want to come out and get it.
I don't. What? Who's it from?
From your boss, you fuck idiot.
Which one? I have like many.
You know which one it is. Play stupid.
It's the one with the thing.
all right, and 1 second, and like it's more than a second. It's like 3 or 4 minutes. You guys are just like standing at the gate.
You're
And-
relatively certain he's putting his pants on.
I just waved to Buck for us to be a little bit, at least a little bit out of sight.
As you guys are sitting there, you hear like something crash in there, like in the house, and you hear, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" Things are starting to crash in the house, and you look and you see like one of the blinds, like in this guy, he had like a set of blinds, and you see like moving, like somebody was watching the door. Looked out the window. Like he's starting to freak out. I think he recognizes who you guys are.
All right, Buck,
It's
let's go make entry.
do they have back doors to these houses?
You don't know because you guys didn't go around the backside. Some of them, they may or may not. Really depends on what kind of structure, how they built it.
All right. I'm gonna go Olin to hold the front, and I'll go look around back.
Okay,
Is there a back door to the house?
there is a back door to the house, and as you come around the corner, you see him like busting out the back door, and he's running, and he doesn't even have his pants on. He's running like it's like half buttoned, and he like,
Don't
trips and
make me
falls
tackle
flats.
you naked.
Yeah, he's like running, and he sees you, and he's like, "Oh shit!" and then just right into the AstroTurf as he just trips and falls.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab him and maybe whack him upside the head a little bit with my rifle butt.
Okay. Not the face! As you do, he's like, "Not the face!"
I hit the face.
He causes his nose to start bleeding.
Is he wearing anything else or just the hat?
He's got his pants. He's got like a wife beater on, and yeah, he fell, and he didn't even have his shoes on. Like he was freaking barefoot, or trying to run away.
I'll give a shout for Olin to come around back and
And I I'm strolling around back and go, oh, look at that! Tried to run. Not very smart.
Fuck you too.
Eh.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Right? God, he's like, God damn it! He's like holding it. Like you caused a little bit of like him to have a bloody nose. Now you straight up fucking broke it. So he's just sitting there like, oh, what the fuck? What the whole time.
All right. So, what do you think, Buck? Do you think we should take him back, have him stay with us for a little while, so we can, have a nice long heart-to-heart, or why it's not a good idea to screw over acquaintances?
Yeah, we can do that. And I'm gonna kind of ham up the backwater planet accent. I'll go get a rope and hook it up to the trailer hitch. You drag him around front.
All right.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Thank you. Damn, I had
Strength
nothing
modifier. Strength modifier. So.
Oh crap! I forgot
Or-
my dice. Hold on, just a sec.
Or if Olin, if you have a better stat and you want to have him assist you, like with advantage, one of you two roll it at least.
I mean, I have a +4 for intimidate.
What's the plan? Am I still rolling?
One of you two roll, and if the other doesn't want to roll, you guys can like give advantage to the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got. Hold on. What's the modifier?
He's got a +4 for intimidation. Yeah.
Mine's +4.
I don't have an intimidation modifier, but I get.
Good.
Did you say you add a strength mod to it?
Intimidate, it's like under engineering.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Oh, like
Okay.
Yeah, it's 0 for me. Although
Ah.
it's got +3 plus charisma.
Oh, it is a charisma stat, unless I forgot about that.
Okay.
But if Orlin, if you want to roll it and
I still got a 16.
okay, You can roll yours too.
That's 1.
We'll take the 16. Okay. Anyway, he looks in, and he's like looking right at you, Buck. Like, you mentioned the rope, and you see his eyes get like bug-eyed, really wide. Like, no, not like you can tell that's probably traumatized him at some point, and like he's probably crossed somebody wrong, and they had a really bad experience with the rope. He's like, wait. Can we not? I may have information for you.
Oh yes, well see that
No.
the last time we took information from you, we wound up in a little bit of a incident. Why should we trust you?
Yeah, and if you're willing to give up information that easy, you're just you ain't even trying. Like, you're
You
obviously
just
gonna lie
punched
to
me
us.
and broke my nose.
That's just a punch. I'm losing the accent again. Hold on.
Yeah, you are. You're turning into the New Yorker.
Been doing a lot of New York accents lately with the whole coronavirus thing. I gotta. Well, that were just a punch. We'll go ahead
Y'all
and
wanna
change your
it's
tune.
like, you all want boss's name? I have his name.
Like I
we'll
said,
get it out of you later.
I'll
start.
we don't believe anything that you're saying right now.
Who do you
Especially
think ordered
considering
the
what just
cops?
happened.
Who do you think had me get the cops come talk to you?
The cops?
No.
Still don't believe you.
Think the boss doesn't have the cops on the payroll here?
No, I mean he probably does, but I still think you tried to tip the cops off just to get rid of me.
No. That was from the boss.
And you didn't warn us. That's not nice. I'm gonna start kind of tugging him around to the front yard.
Wait. Promise you won't do anything. Leave me be. Give
Oh
me this
no!
information.
Oh no! We're not leaving you be.
I ain't promising nothing, friend.
We're definitely not leaving you be. What happens now is entirely up to what you tell us, and
I have his name. His legal name.
yeah, no, we're not ready to start questioning you yet.
Okay.
We're everything you say is in question right now. That's the problem. You're not in a position where telling the truth would benefit you.
Come on, Orlin. How far back do we go? You know, you can trust me.
How far back do we go? Well, apparently not far enough to not have you send the fucking cops onto me.
That wasn't my decision.
You
I
could have
just
fucking
did
tipped me
nothing.
off, you son of a bitch. Now I'm gonna backhand him across the cheek.
Ow! You fucker. You're just like, God damn it.
I'm gonna drop him next to the truck while Olin's still watching him and go and pull out a length of rope. Start trussing him up.
All right, so you gonna tie him onto the freaking car?
No, I'll give him another minute before I hook him up.
What do you want? What do you want me to tell you?
Me? I just want you to scream for a little bit.
He looks at Orlin. What do you want me to say?
Well, one, you owe me some money at the moment. Now, gotta recoup costs for getting out of that incident. So you're gonna have to tell me where you've got some cash stashed away to pay me off for that.
How much do you want?
We will need the boss's name. I'm not done. You really need to stop trying to interrupt people. Backing him again.
It's very rude.
God damn it! And he's starting to realize now he's gonna shut the fuck up. So he's just like stops.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
as I
go
was
ahead
saying. Yeah, go ahead and tie him onto the hitcher.
I'll go throw him up on the hood, like on his back on the hood, and just kind of tie him spread eagle.
Do we want to drag him or do we want to do that? That's a good question.
Oh, I'll try dragging him next, but right now this will be funny.
How about neither? and I just give you the money and your information, and you leave me alone.
No.
Let's see. We want the information, and I don't think that's gonna quite for it. So I think you're just gonna come for a little trip with us for a little while.
All right, so he is now like spread out
spread
on the
eagle.
hood, on the hood of the vehicle,
Yeah.
like facing
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
pants around his ankles. And we're gonna start driving through the nasty part of the neighborhood.
You hear him, like, as you guys are driving, like, you hear him screaming. Like, he's got that really, like, pitiful, like, no! He's screaming as you're driving. He's like, oh, God! Oh, God!
Before we get in,
Yeah.
is the Humvee equipped with windshield washer jets?
Yes.
I'm gonna take and
Turn
turn one
right.
of them so it's pointing in his face.
Waterboarding on top of a Humvee.
There you go, Buck.
And again,
give
his
the washer
junk's
sprayer
just
a try.
his junk's
By the
just
way-
a hood ornament right now.
So by the way, like you guys watch this as you're driving. It's like the washer fluid is mixing with the blood on his face, and it's just like washing off
Oh, I
his
imagine it
face.
burns.
Yeah, that's probably why he's mostly screaming. He's like, "Why does this hurt so much? Why?" The whole time as you guys are driving around. How long do you guys take him out for a spin through the neighborhoods?
I would say
Huh.
make it about a 15 minutes, and then we'll throw him in the back seat and take him up to the
Ship.
that.
Well, he is as you guys stop in front of his house again. He's like, "Wait, I'll tell you where my money is.
Okay, where's it at?
Under my bed." Like every good criminal, keep it under their bed.
I want to. I want to. What is? I want to sense motive on that.
Okay.
See if he's telling the truth.
Roll it.
I think he might by now, but. Oh shit! Natural 20.
Yeah, no, like you look at him and you've broken this man's will probably even before you put him onto the Humvee. Like as you guys are sitting there, he's probably actually been telling the truth the whole time.
It's fine.
You're making him suffer, but
Buck-
that's
Buck,
kind of
keep
what.
our
That's our pound of flesh.
Yeah.
keep our friend company here for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right, you might want to grab him another change of clothes or something. He's soiled this one a bit.
Yeah, and you look and he has soiled it.
We're gonna have to wash the hood of this car.
Yeah, there's a couple brown marks on the hood.
Maybe we'll
And-
leave you out here when we go through the car wash, eh? How does he react?
Just like he's at this point, he's just like, no, please no.
Olin is laughing to himself as he goes inside.
And you walk in, and this guy's house it's very important. There's not a lot in here. Like, there's a table, a fridge, and you, like, look through the fridge, you open it, and it's like, he's got, like, a old, like, pizza that looks like 2 or 3 days old, like, in the fridge.
Ready?
And he's got, like, a thing of milk that might be out of date, you're not sure. And there's nothing else in the fridge, and it's kind of it's empty, but it is kind of that messy empty where it's like this has been. He just doesn't live in the greatest of places, and you like
It's
walk
the,
in.
The kind of messy empty where you have not quite reached the desperate point of eating or just drinking ketchup out of the bottle, but you're thinking about it.
Yeah, and you go into his bedroom, and it's weird. Like the house on the apartment on the outside doesn't look terrible, but that just could be the station things keeping external things looking nice. But you like walk
the
in
homeowners association.
Yeah, and you walk into his like room, and it's like a pull-out bed, like one of those old school freaking from the wall. And you open it up and you pull it out, and you see, like, as you open the door for it, you see there's just a fuck ton of money, like, in the bottom of this, like, of the bed frame. Like, there's a whole, like, sheet full of it. And it's actual money. It's not cred sticks. This is, like, actual money.
Is actual money, like, usable in this universe, or?
You don't know. Actually, you're not sure because you're not sure what kind of currency it is.
Is there anything else around that might be
roll
valuable that I
perception
can
check.
take as collateral?
Roll perception check.
After I get him tied up and thrown in back, I might go up and have a look.
That's 15.
Okay. You actually look at the money a little bit, and apparently it's not his real money. Well, it is his money, but it's Monopoly money. You look at it, and it's just all Monopoly money in the sheet on the surface. But you start digging in, and you actually see that there's start digging around the sheet for a little bit, and you actually find a cred stick in the sheet.
There we go.
You pull it out, so you have a cred stick from him. You look around the room too, and there is one place in this this room that there's a table, and you look, and he has a very, very fine collection. Like, this is the nicest thing in his house. He has a collection of, like, old school weapons, like earth weapons.
Ooh, I'm glad I went in.
But
One of them is a
what's here?
Thompson. One of them's a Thompson.
Oh shit! I'm taking this.
The other, and it's like the old 1930s gangster Thompson. Like, this dude
Has
apparently
the drum
has,
mag on it and everything?
has the drum mag on it and everything.
Sweet.
He also has a BAR.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, like, this dude's like old school collector's edition.
Yeah!
You look at it, it's not one that is dated from the 1930s, but it's one that's like a reproduction that actually works. And you figured it's either he's doing this as either being a really, like, mafia aficionado, or he legit cosplays as a freaking mobster from the 30s. You're not sure. So you have you see the tops of the BAR, and he's got a couple 38s too. Yes, they do.
That's fine. I just gonna poke my head out the door to see Buck coming in. Hey Buck, I found something you might like.
Hmm?
I'm gonna carry the Thompson out, carry the Thompson in one hand and the bar in the other.
Well, it just pulls
You
out this
seem to-
Thompson.
You seem to like larger weapons. I hold the bar up to him.
That's pretty.
Isn't that though?
I don't
Okay.
think I can use it.
I mean, hey, you can hang it up in your wall or something.
I'll do that.
Because he doesn't have any use for it anymore.
I don't know, he do not.
I found a cred stick, so.
And you open his closet, and there's like 5 different, like, mob suits. Like, this guy had literally.
Do any of them fit me?
You want to try one on? You can
Yeah, just casually see if the suit fits.
put it on. It does fit. He has a hat. It's white. It's like a white.
I'm not taking
White
the
fedora?
fucking hat.
A white fedora with a white full suit with a black shirt, like a black dress shirt.
Nah, I'll just take a suit in case I
Okay.
need to look nice for anything.
Okay.
That's it.
You look sleazy as shit, by the way, because it's a freaking mob suit.
You just said it's a black suit.
It's a white suit with a black
Oh,
shirt.
it's a white suit? Oh, no,
Yeah.
never mind. Fuck that.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yes. It is all the
no,
same
never
suit.
Never mind. I'm not taking that.
Like, fuck that.
I mean, you could take it to sell it. I don't know. Maybe the pawn shop.
Yeah, we'll leave him as close.
Yeah.
But, I'm just gonna hold the cred stick. You got any way to check this?
Plug it in my comm. See what's on it.
I toss it to him.
plug it into your comm, you hear an automated message. You have negative 100 credits in your account.
I'm gonna pull it out of my comm and just chuck it across the room.
Oh
This motherfucker's broke.
well, I guess we'll just take these as our pound of flesh then. Not to mention,
I,
whatever info we get, whatever other info we get out of them.
Is it worth searching under the funny money again?
You want to look
Yeah,
into the funny money, Bilotti?
Yeah, I'll go
Roll
ahead
me a
and like,
perception check.
tear the mattress open and shit.
I'm gonna check under under the tables in case he's got anything taped up under there.
Okay.
What's my perception bonus? 1. As a 15.
Okay. And then roll me another perception check there, Cash.
That is an 18.
So Bilotti, you actually search under, you're searching through the funny money, and you actually find a key card. And you recognize it as something like to a storage unit or something like that. But he kept it in the funny money, so something might be there that might be worth it.
Alright, I'll go ahead and tell Olin I'll meet him out in the car. I'm gonna go ask our little friend.
Okay. Cash, you look under the table, and this dude literally had duct tape to the bottom of this table, literally like a sword.
Huh.
And it's like a big,
I was really hoping you were gonna see a brick of cocaine duct taped to the underside of the table.
It's actually you pull it out, and it's an energy sword. Like, you activate it, it looks like a katana, and it has like a built into it, kind of has like a laser edge on the end of it used for cutting.
Space weebs.
Yes, a space weeb. And this thing is about a size of like a regular, kind of like a katana size. It's not huge, but it's still pretty good size.
Choose a theme and stick with it. He should have had a fucking heat baseball bat or something. God. An ice pick, a laser ice pick.
Maybe he's into the whole freaking Yakuza thing too. You don't know.
A heat base bat.
Laser ice pick works better. We'll go with that.
Like a heat baseball glove I could see.
No, a heat baseball bat. It's just like an aluminum bat with fucking soldering iron stuck in it. It just gets warm and you beat people with it.
Anyway, but yeah, it's like an energy sword.
Just tuck that away in my pocket so I can appraise it later.
Can't really tuck it away in your pocket. You gotta wear it. You're gonna take it.
Whatever. I'm taking it with me and appraising it later.
Are you gonna hold it, or are you gonna put it on your back?
I'll hold it and then just stick it in the
Do
Humvee
you pull the scabbard off the table too and take it with you?
Oh, it has a scabbard. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the way it was like it was actually taped in the scabbard in the table, and like when he would come into his house, he'd pull the sword out and use it as like his defense weapon, because he knows the Thompson and the fucking bar probably didn't do anything anyway, so because it's a reproduction anyway. But yeah, so you're able to take it, and you guys walk out with all of his stuff, and you see him
like a functional reproduction.
Yeah, they actually work.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually work.
They just may not do very much damage.
Yes. Yeah. Old school.
Unless you're shooting at someone without armor.
Yep. See him kind of like in the back seat. He like sees you with it in his hand. You see him kind of like squirm a bit, like. Did you gag him, Bilotti, or did you?
No, I'll leave his mouth full.
He's like, no, don't take my shit. What are you doing? That's mine.
Well, I mean, considering you don't have any money, I gotta take something to, get repaid.
How it works. See, you're a man of culture as well.
What, you hold up the
Fucking sword.
sword? And he's like,
Man, son, you really need to choose a theme and stick with it.
I do! Yakuza, man! They're awesome!
What is this guy? Is he Asian?
No, he's white as hell.
I'm gonna punch
Like,
the
this
shit out
dude's
of him.
white as hell. Like, he's Italian. Like, this dude is straight up Italian.
Fucking
now-
race traitor.
God.
Miscegenating with the yellow man. Sorry, Vinny.
Wasn't like he was monetized anyway, so...
Nothing to lose.
But yeah, no, he's white as hell, and he's like, I've always been fascinated by their culture. It's just compared to the other mobs, the other mafias. That's what he says, by the way, when you guys get in the car.
Right. Well, your shit tasting aside, I'm gonna hold up the key. What's this go to?
And you see his eyes looking like he just focuses on that, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
All right.
hey, Buck,
I guess
it
this
sounds
time
like
you're,
somebody wants to go back on the hood.
Yeah. This time at least we'll put your ass up.
He looks and he's like, well, hang on. And he's like,
I open my door and start getting out.
Wait. I'll tell you. That's an access card to the boss's main compounds.
I don't think I believe you.
But,
I want to. I want to see if I actually do believe.
Hold on.
That is a 11.
I mean, he's pretty convincing. Like, you can tell, especially from your natural 20 roll too. He's probably telling the truth still. And this might have been what he was talking about when he was referencing the stuff under his bed, like being valuable. Because you were like, that's a little underwhelming when you saw the cred stick thing, but this is probably more worth it than the money.
I'll get back in the car and say, oh, just so you know, you kind of overdrafted on your bank account.
I know. I was getting paid and it was being taken care of. It was all worked out.
Well, it ain't now. I'll start taking us back to the ship.
On the way back, do you guys want to say anything else or ask him anything?
You want to go back on the hood or you good out here?
Don't put me back on the hood, please. He just looks at you like, no, please no.
Well, if you're sure.
Put him in the wheel well.
I need you to make me one promise, though, and I won't put you on the hood.
Well, what is that?
Never wear a white suit and blick, you fucking idiot.
But that's all I have!
Get something else.
But
Good
Yeah,
wear
you
white
said,
after Labor Day.
You said you're getting paid, right?
I was. Boss is gonna
For
pay
what?
me. The boss.
For what?
Stabbing me in the back.
I mean, information in this deal, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Guess you are gonna have to wait on getting a new wardrobe.
What does that mean? He kind of looks at you like, what?
Well, with any luck, your boss ain't gonna be around long enough to pay you.
That guy. He's like the younger version of that. Let's just put it that way.
Too poor to be that fat.
He looks, he's like, well, the only thing I can offer you all is his name.
I think
I
we're gonna wait till we get back to the ship for that. What do you think, Buck? So I think our
Y'all
other
are
friend
gonna
will
just
want to have a chat with him.
y'all are just gonna kill me, aren't you?
No, we're not gonna kill you. There's no fun in killing you.
Well, I mean,
We ain't gonna
Could
kill
be.
you. We're just gonna make you wish you was dead.
I wouldn't go that far. If the friend they're talking to is me, he may end up worse than dead.
well, we ain't sure yet.
Wait, I got another deal for you, and he's like trying to talk his way out of this. Like, I'll give you the name, but I got another deal for you.
Just bring him to me, boys. I can get all the information we need
Oh.
without making deals.
You can keep talking for now. We're listening.
I have a deal on another ship.
On another ship.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
What do y'all want to know? It's a ship. Are you
Keep
interested?
talking.
You interested?
I said
It's
keep
an
talking.
It's an old warship.
I stop and I open the door. Oh, never mind. He started talking.
He's driving. He's like, it's an old ship that they put in the dry dock about 5 years ago, and the Fed just kind of forgot about it and left it here on the station. It's small. I don't know if it's any good, but it might have some equipment on it that might be worth it. So one of the abandoned parts on the station. Here.
I found
By the way, there is abandoned parts of Terminus. This thing is a fucking humongous station, so there is parts where people don't go to for your.
specifically this, and he has this
Yeah.
actually printed out and put on his
Yeah.
wall of himself.
Yeah, it's like the one thing that he was able to afford was like a photo shoot with that, and that's about it. So, might have parts in there. I don't know. It was something I was working on for me, but I would rather not go back with you to your ship and just give you the name and this and leave.
No. See, coming back to the ship is not part of the negotiations.
You see
This
him
is-
looking, he's like,
This has
But-
definitely earned you meals on the ship, though.
I don't want to go with you. I
Yeah,
want to stay
yeah.
here. I just want to go home. Can I just go home?
No.
I
not
was
right
just
now,
here
no.
I was just passing information. I wasn't the one that actually ordered you guys to get seized by the cops, okay?
Well, you talking to me kind of led to that. So, like I said,
That was
we
not
still
my
need to,
decision. I just got you in touch with the boss. Is what you asked. I did what you asked. Why now do you just want to make my life a living hell?
because you've made my life a living hell for the last couple
Have
hours.
we?
So, yeah. Last thing I wanted to have to do was to put a cop to sleep, but that happened.
Oh, you actually? Oh no, I heard rumors about you, Portland.
Well, yeah. What rumors about me have you heard? I hope they're flattering.
I mean that you killed people, a lot of people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna raise an
Crossed
eyebrow
you.
and look over with newfound respect. Shit, I thought he was just a businessman.
Oh no, he's one of the more slimy of the people down in this part of the station, or was.
Sounds like my kind of
Nice.
fun.
Please, I am legitimate.
You were not
Unlike
legitimate. That is a
Some
bunch of
people-
shit. That is a bunch of shit, and you know it. What about all those
Hey.
dealings that you had with all those ships? And he's like, all those ships.
I mean, hey, they showed up my lot. I sold them. But,
You stole them, is what happens.
I didn't steal shit.
Really.
Really?
You stole them.
Huh?
Or
I
you
said
sold
I
stuff
didn't
that was
steal
hot.
Shit.
And there was also rumors you were running a chop shop down there, too. I don't know about that one.
There's rumors, but I don't know. So,
Yeah.
you're kind of contradicting yourself here, friend.
Rumors were he was also running a chop shop. It's highly illegal.
So then you do know.
About the rumors, yes.
Then why'd you say you don't know?
Because I don't know if it was legitimate or not. It was a rumor. Like
Well,
he's
you didn't-
nervous as hell. Like this dude is nervous as hell right
I
now.
know, and
And
I'm
that's
just
why he's
fucking
kind of.
with it.
That,
Make it worse.
see, this is the good part. We've gotten him to the point where he's just babbling because he's fucking nervous. He's just spewing out whatever information he has, and that works in our favor. But you know, oh, we almost backed the ship up.
Yeah, you guys are almost there. I just want to be let go and be able to go on my way. I don't want. I'll give you anything I know, and let me go.
Look, buddy,
You have
You're gonna
everything
have-
of mine anyway. Just
you're
let
gonna
me
have
go.
to. You're gonna have to deal with it. If you keep complaining about it, it's gonna be a lot worse.
What? Do you all have nanotech or something?
I just kind of look at Olin and then look back to the road.
I don't have nanotech. I mean, I do have some sedative. No nanotech.
And it's pretty quiet for the rest of the way to the ship. And let's oh god damn it, Vinny. I was about to jump to you two.
Alright, be right back.
Hurry up. So on the way to what do y'all wanting to do? Is there any other questions on the way back?
Nope.
Pilati?
No.
And
I
I'll
think
just
once
kinda
he
chuckle and-
shuts his whore mouth, I'm gonna start inspecting that sword.
so you're looking at the sword, and you guys start hearing him bashing on the door from the back.
Hey, Buck, it
I'm gonna
sounds like
slam
somebody
on
wants
the
to get on the
brakes.
hood again.
And you hear him go, "Ow, fucking hell!" as he hits like the back, like by where you're sitting. He hits the chair, and then he like kicks the door. He gets it open, and he like jumps out and starts like running while he's tied up. Yeah, I know. He's hopping away, trying to hop down the street back to his house. He's like, "Let me go!"
Hang on, Buck.
And it's in the middle.
I'm gonna
of
back into him.
You guys are in the
Clip
middle
him with the open door.
of-
Just door him. Just thunk.
You guys are on like the legit part of Terminus now. By the way, you guys have gone up the elevator, and you guys back up. You just hit him. He's like, you guys watch as he's backing up, and you see him turn, and he like jumping faster, like that whole part in the movie when they like, oh god, they're coming back for me. He's like trying to hop faster, and then you guys just like smack, and then he just face plants onto the road.
You mind grabbing
I'm
him?
just gonna jump out. Yeah, I got it. I'm just gonna jump out, grab him, and yeet him back.
He's knocked out. He's actually out cold now.
Well, that makes that easier.
Did you do that or did I do that?
Is anybody looking at us?
Oh yeah, like you guys look around and you see like 20 people, like they're at a cafe, like this outside cafe. They're all out there drinking tea and coffee.
I'm gonna
and-
I'm just
my door
gonna.
and say-
I'm just gonna wave to him. Don't worry, folks.
Just a-
transporting a dangerous felony slipped away from us for a second.
and you
We
see
got him though.
you see a security guy walk up and he's like, "Is there a problem?"
No, mate.
No problem.
It's a bachelor party for our little buddy over here.
Can I see some identification? And you see the Terminus security guy's looking. He's like, "I need some ID."
They don't.
I do.
Why don't you
we're on-
go ahead and
we're on
hand
a
him your
very-
ID there, Olin?
We're on a very difficult, quiet mission. No,
Well, I
leave us
need to
be.
see some identification, or we can have a problem here.
Olin, just hand
Buck?
him your ID.
All right, I'm gonna dig around in my pocket and click a thing of sedative into my glove.
My God.
And
Why are you laughing? What the fuck did you expect him to do?
I don't know.
and I'm just gonna.
I could I would have been
I'm just
winking
gonna
if I was with you in person just to get that point across.
I'm just going to hold it out like I'm gonna press it into his hand.
Okay.
Like just
You
like
give him
press
the
a,
ID?
just like an
You have your
ID
ID?
into his hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab his hand and click it into his wrist.
And he's like, "Oh no, let me see." Yup. See him. He just like passes out on you, and you've done this
Kinda
before enough
folds
that
up.
you kind of grab him and take him down to the ground. He's like, "There." He's like, "So got feel," and just passes out.
Oh dear, he's fainted on the job. What a shame. Just gonna
We'll go,
drag him over, we'll prop him up against the wall.
I do
Let's
see
go.
like you see like a Karen. It was in the cafes, like dialing, like really dialing her communicator, like, oh my god!
Let's floor it.
And you guys are
Yeah,
driving,
yeah.
and you see the ambulance coming by, and you see like 3 cop cars, like security cars, and you guys are just driving
Back to the ship.
back to the ship.
I
So
wouldn't mind.
meanwhile, as you guys are finishing up, Mr. Wupp and Mr. 13, I believe Wupp, you're trying to put together 13 after him being basically disassembled. By
I mean,
the
we have other
security
robots for
forces.
that too.
Yeah.
13 is helping him, trying to instruct him on how to put himself back together, but
I
from the
push
ship.
his mute button repeatedly.
Immediately unmutes, just keeps going.
I'm digging around in your insides, 13. Do you want me to disconnect your voice modulator?
You can't. I'm talking from the ship.
Disconnect his wireless router.
Yep.
His
I'll do that
Wi-Fi.
too.
I uploaded a copy of myself to the ship.
Alright, time to purge the ship's fucking drives.
You want to do that?
Purge him onto a
You
fucking floppy
literally
disk.
have the option to PK fucking Mini right now.
Purge without even a backup.
Boom.
Someone burn him to a CD.
Actually,
What's the most demeaning
13,
media
you know, I
format
have
in
it
the
more.
universe?
Hang on,
Yeah,
13,
yeah.
13, before I finish putting you back together and we download you, do you want to try copying yourself and just see what happens?
That's what I did. I am a
Well,
copy of him.
Okay, well, what happens, do you think, if we make a copy of you and just put it on, like, a flash drive or something?
Or on
Mhm.
one of the or on all of the server bots that we've got.
Way
the
ahead of you. Already done that.
Where's it at?
Silence.
Everywhere he has uploaded himself to the
Where's
He
internet.
is
that? 13?
literally-
Mini is now
You
Skynet.
know all of the fire extinguishers.
Somebody showed up
Yes.
Terminator. That's what he did. This is the
Dun, dun,
complete
dun,
face of
dun.
Terminator.
It's with the
Dun,
fire
dun,
extinguishers,
dun,
isn't
dun,
it?
dun.
There's like a micro SD card taped to the bottom of all the fire extinguishers.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna walk in there and there's just walls of them.
You flip it over and it's like a full blown like USB memory stick.
I'm gonna
like,
take
under
one of
the-
those.
Okay.
Until 13, this is my payment for fixing him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back and continue fixing
Oh,
his body, and
no.
I guess I'll tolerate his sass as we
So roll me a mechanics or engineering check, whatever one.
Does he get any assistance from the robot trying to tell him how to put
No,
it back?
he's gonna do it himself. So
That's a 21.
yeah, you may be able to put them back together. You are also able to salvage the memory core on the robot, so you're able to basically put them back together, and 13 is back to normal at this
Oh
point.
god, no, we're not doing that. That means there's 2 13s in our lives, and I'm not tolerating that shit.
No, there's more than 2.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's all the other copies he has, but I'm talking about presently able to communicate with us. So I'm going to tell 13 he either downloads himself from the ship, or I upload his memory core and purge him from the ship. He gets no say in this matter.
13 comes back to life. Hi, me. And it's like double voice. At the
And
exact
then the
same
next-
time the ship talks to the robot.
Being fucking purged with a goddamn EMP. I will wreck everything
I mean, you could
electronic
go
on
through.
this
You
ship.
could go through the computer and probably wipe him, Pauls, if you wanted to.
That is
Just run the antivirus, it'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
that is,
do you
that
want
is
to
the
do
current
that?
plan. We'll upload the most current
The
version. of
antivirus
him.
knows he's cancer.
So,
Yeah.
so you upload the current version of Norton, by the way, because that's what it
Oh,
uses
God.
here.
Wait, no.
It's Norton.
stop.
No!
I would
No,
like to
no, no,
download
no.
my memories.
It has to be McAfee.
Norton McAfee, it's both. Companies both now. There you go. They got bought in a merger. McAfee bought out Norton in a merger.
Oh
I
god.
was just thinking, at least McAfee bought out because that man is fucking crazy. The good kind of crazy though.
And so yeah, you start firing it up. 13. I want you to react like you were.
13's gonna plug himself into the ship and download and basically like combine both entities into the robot self.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
There's about to be a fucking split personality robot with the same split.
Benny, I need you to give me you have a coin next to you or something, like a quarter.
Or you
I
do
have my
not want to
platinum
deal with
chip if
split
you need me to
personality
flip it.
robot.
There's about to be a split personality
don't.
robot. I
You just
couldn't
want me to
fucking
do-
purge him in time.
Roll a d6 and basically divide by 2 for 1 to 3 is heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So odds or evens?
Odds or evens, Benny.
No.
I pick evens.
All right, roll it.
Hang on, I gotta find my d6.
I got one right here if you want me to roll one.
It's at the fucking bottom of the bag.
You want me to roll one, or you got it?
I mean, you don't have like a million D6s yet?
Well, yeah, but apparently they're all at the bottom. I got it. I found them.
Is that like the dice equivalent of back of the bus?
Yes. Bottom of the bag. So, what'd you get, Minnie?
Never mind. Go ahead and roll it. I fucking can't find it.
D6, I got it.
Yep, I got it. I got it.
Hey.
So, you luckily are able to upload yourself in time without fracturing your memory core. You are able
Cool.
to combine both and back into one, and you are now completely 13 again. By the way, if you do this again, you will have to do that every time, and if you get odds, you'll get a fracture, and you get some effects because of Mr. 13. I.e., possibly certain things may happen to you.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're able to put him back together, and he is now currently off the ship. Do you still want to run the virus check to make sure he's not on the, there's nothing left on the ship? In the ship's computer halls?
No, I'm literally just gonna, I get 13 out of there once he's downloaded and everything else to make sure there's no issues with the ship's computer and to make sure 13's not, gonna, have the ability to murder everyone.
Okay.
Because, my god, he's more homicidal than I am.
My fire suppression grenades are gone.
Yes, they
Fire
are.
or what?
Because
Fire
your
suppression.
dumbass decided to pull the pin in front of the cops while holding them.
I showed them the fire safety devices.
Yeah, they thought they weren't fire safety devices.
You don't go to Fire Safety's RS. Yeah, there you go.
They thought they were grenades. You pulled the pin and dropped it. They shot you.
They
repeatedly.
instructed me to drop it. So
Not
I did.
pull the pin and drop it, you...
Details.
I had a fucking robot
As you guys
taser.
are having this conversation, you hear the door open and you see Buck and Orlin bringing on this other guy. Go
You
ahead,
just
Buck.
see the other guy fly in
door
and
open,
kind of
yeah, I was
smack
just
into a
gonna say
bulkhead.
You just hear, "Ah!"
From
smack.
outside, you hear.
I'm gonna pull my fucking pistol and aim it at him as I hear that happen.
No, he's tied up and just kind of
And most likely
takes
still
the
open.
wall with his face.
You kind of hear he's like the groggy scream, like screaming of somebody being tossed and realizing that they're being tossed, but they're still like half asleep. And yeah, he hits the bulkhead and you hear him go, "Oh, ow."
I kind of walk over towards them. What the fuck is this?
That'd be
13
the
walks.
jackass responsible for this entire mess.
Oh, really now?
Yeah,
I kind of
really.
look down at him and give him... He's getting the look of... So this is the motherfucker.
And you see him and he's like, "Oh, you're the nanobot guy, aren't you?"
I'm just gonna quiet...
Who
My
said
nano's just
anything
gonna
about
quietly
nanobots?
start swarming down my arms. I'm gonna let a couple drop
That's
onto
what
him.
they told me. Okay.
So, how cooperative has he been with us?
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah,
Well, that's not
50.
gonna do. That's not gonna do at all. I think we need more like 100% cooperation.
What?
Don't you guys agree?
I could definitely agree.
Then I was just gonna be slowly working its way up his body towards his neck.
And fire suppression grenades. He owes me those.
13, you bought those yourself? They're your problem. So what questions hasn't he been answering for you guys?
Well, I mean, he's been trying to answer all kinds of questions. It's just a question of how truthful he's being more than anything.
I'm telling the
Oh.
truth.
Oh, you want an assessment of how truthful he's being? Do we want an honest assessment, or just a we'll make him understand that, truthful is the only option?
Dealer's choice.
suppose
we can make that work.
And this guy's like on the verge now of sobbing, especially now that the nanomachine's calling up and he's feeling them, and he's like, I hate these things. Why do you use these things?
Because nanotech is an improvement to society, that's why. So what all have you gotten
one
from
of
him
those
so far?
extremists? And he's looking at you like he's sobbing, but
what'd he
he's
say?
he's like, are you one of those extremists?
What kind
You're
of
gonna kill me?
extremists? What are you talking about?
The terrorists.
The what?
The terrorists.
Do you think I would be openly using nanotech if I was a terrorist?
I don't know. I'm not a terrorist. I don't know how they work.
Well, why don't we give you a little simple hint? Terrorists usually need to hide from the police and law enforcement. Using nanotech in the open isn't really hiding it now, is it? I'm gonna look back at you, Jesus, I can see why you weren't fucking sure if he was telling the truth or not.
Yeah, pretty much.
I reckon he's just too dumb to know if he's telling the truth, so.
I'm not lying. I haven't been lying the whole time. I don't know why you guys can't believe me.
I think you just think you ain't been
Would
lying.
you believe you? Because I wouldn't believe you.
He looks and he's like, what? he's confused. What?
Exactly, and I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and pick him up and start. Crap, where are we gonna put him?
Can you just let me go home, please? I just don't want to stay here.
I bet you don't. Throw him in with the service droids.
Nah. I don't want to ruin their space for their work. I'm gonna need a space where if I make a mess, it's okay.
Oh no.
You want the back half of the cargo hold?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure there's no cameras.
What about the trash compactor?
Definitely.
No,
cameras.
if he's in the trash compactor, it will kill him, and that does not suit my purposes.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix that.
Please just let me go home. I don't want to be here. He's like legitimately scared shitless right now. I won't tell anybody who y'all are again and where you're at and what you're
grab
doing.
hold of him and start leading him down to the back of the ship.
Wait,
and simply
no,
be like,
no,
anyone want to
no,
help?
no.
Anyone want to help? Or am I
He's
good?
like,
I just need a list of questions if someone wants to email those to me.
No. And he's like
boss's
fighting.
name. He said something about a ship. Pretty much just give him the full working over and see what useful stuff he knows.
Please
Okay.
don't.
I
Please.
don't reckon you can make him forget us, can you?
That would work too.
Who are you? And he's trying to as you're hearing this, he's like, I don't know who you all are.
I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna stop for a minute and pause and get this really thoughtful, almost mad scientist look on my face.
And
go,
he's
well,
looking at.
I've never actually tried, but I mean, experimenting's a good thing, right?
And you see his eyes.
No
like,
time
please
like
no,
present, pal.
please no. I'll tell you anything. What do you want? Just
No,
let
I'm
me
just gonna
go,
keep
please.
pushing him down the hallway
Please
to the back
no.
of the ship.
And he's again. He starts crying again. He's like, just please no. I don't want to be here.
What is your boss's name? I'm gonna ask that as we're walking to the back.
As he rounds the corner, 13's just gonna say, "Bye, have a great time."
Bye.
Have a great time. It's Nikolai Valentine. That is his name.
See if he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he is at this point because, we've broken him about 6 times over. That is a non-natural 20.
Yeah, you're pretty damn sure this is truthful.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, where is Mr. Valentine?
Well, not here.
Where is not here?
And you see him. He's like sitting there, and he's thinking for a moment.
This
and...
makes me think you're trying to make something up.
No, no, no,
Five,
no, 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 no,
four,
no, no, no. And he's looking, and he's like,
3.
He's not on Terminus. That's all I know. At least not anymore.
Is he coming back to Terminus?
I don't know.
Direction he's gone in?
I don't know. They don't tell me everything. He might have been going to Fesk space. That was the rumor.
Okay. Who would know where he's gone?
Well, Nikolai would for sure. He's there.
5,
Backhand.
4.
maybe the
3.
station security.
Now,
Yeah,
why would
they're
station
not really gonna wanna
security know
talk to
that?
us so much.
Well, they're his people. You guys don't know who Nikolai Valentine is? He's looked very confused.
Would I know who he is, or
You would. He is
Uh,
he's the terminus.
with that.
He is the terminus security chief. Like he's the boss.
weird how the boss of, security isn't here.
Oh right.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
And how regularly do you work with your boss?
I mean, I pass him information, and he has me give out information. That's all my job. I just
that's
give
not what I
information.
asked. How often do you meet him face to face?
I've never met
Discuss
him
these.
face. Oh, maybe once. It's one time, and it was about you all actually.
And what were you meeting with him about? About us?
He wanted information and
What kind of information?
who you all are, and what you're doing here on Terminus.
And what all did you tell him?
Well, I haven't told him anything yet.
Okay, what all have you gathered?
Well,
As he pauses like that, the nano's gonna start swarming in around his neck.
everything about your background? He's very nervous. That's
Where is this
publicly
information you have gathered specifically?
at my house.
Sounds like his house is gonna need to be turned into a crater.
I want more than just a crater. Where is the information stored at?
Man, it's a good thing we have those mini nukes. I probably shouldn't do that in this station.
I'm gonna ask him where the information's stored at.
Well, I keep there's a memory card at home that I keep. That
Where?
has all of it.
You
My
keep making me
house.
play 20 questions. We're gonna
It's in
start
my
playing
house.
20 body parts.
It's in my house. Okay.
Specifically, where in your house?
20 digits.
Tell me the exact place I need to go to get that card.
It's under the toilet lid.
Is there only one toilet in your house?
Yes. And you see him looking like, yes, I live alone. I don't have anybody else. It's a small apartment.
I'm gonna pause for a minute, note all that down to let the others keep asking questions if they want. The nano's gonna just start pacing circles slowly around his neck.
He was trying to babble something about some ship.
Well, it's he's like, yeah, it's a small, old, like I said, it's a antiquated, mothballed little Corvette that the Fed left here, parked up in one of the bays that nobody really goes and visits. The security staff keeps it on lockdown. I don't know what Nikolai's doing with it. Maybe turning it into something. I don't know. But he
What do
was
you guys
working.
think? Do you think we should go check that out? Might be some info up there.
I'd say too, you should go. I'll stay here with our guest and see if we can
Please
find out
no,
some
I
more
just want to
information.
go. I want to go home. Please just
You
let me
can
go home.
maybe go home once we're done with you.
No, please no. Especially you. He looks at you in particular. I don't. Please no. Just if you're gonna do it, kill me.
I'm just not going to answer him. Look at the other two and go, you guys want to go check the house real quick? Let me know if he's lying.
Shall we, Buck?
Yeah. Let's take the bike this time, though.
Really? I don't want to have to ride, bitch.
Yeah, you take the sidecar.
Oh, we have a sidecar? I
It's
didn't
a
I
sidecar.
didn't notice.
Yeah, it's a sidecar motorcycle. Yeah.
Alright, that works.
So you guys go down there. 13, what are you doing?
I'm guessing I'm low on power.
The mini-man,
Since,
he's
He's
muted.
muted.
Alright, Halls.
Microphone
He's doing
activated.
something else on the ship. What are you gonna do to this poor man?
Right now, nothing. I'm just going to keep sitting there, and we're going to see if he'll give me... He's going to keep just rambling on listing things that he knows about
He's like,
all
I
this.
don't know anything else. I just know that the Terminus Security Chief was the guy you're looking for.
Alright, what kind of other work did you do for him other than information gathering? Who else did you gather information on, other than us?
All the other leaders of the gangs in station and in the Terminus, in the whole system.
All you do is go gather information on
That's
leaders.
my job. That is my job, is to get information. Yes. Orlin will even tell you that. That's my job.
Who's the name of that one guy that he just said? Was that a different... Was that his boss, or...
Oh, like he's talking about the big guy that you've been looking for. Like this is why he.
Valentine
Yeah,
is
Valentine's
the
the
big guy.
boss. Yeah, Valentine's the boss that you guys are trying to find.
Okay.
You're putting together. That's why he's using screen names and stuff, and nobody's actually seen him because the dude's the fucking security chief for the station. That's kind of.
And he's the head mob boss.
Yeah.
And
Hmm. Yeah,
exactly how much did you get paid for this work?
depended on the assignment.
Okay, that's not numbers.
I
You're being very
mean,
uncooperative, and I think you want to be cooperative right now.
I don't know. I'm being as cooperative as I can. It really depended on what
On
the target
average,
was.
what did you get paid?
for information.
Yes.
200 to 500 credits per person, depended on the information and the sensitivity. But yeah, that was about the average.
Wow, he does not have very good spending habits then.
So.
How much did he... I could,
Are
like,
you
100,
kidding?
500.
He had antique firearms and ketchup.
So
I'm just,
either,
how does he manage to spend all that fucking money? God damn.
yeah,
Probably
You
the
paid
sword.
quite a bit of money for this. Why haven't you just gotten out of this business already? Saves you a lot of hassle, don't it?
it's the thrill, man. I don't care about the money.
Thrills are paying off now then, huh?
Yeah, I just don't want to die, and
You're
it's
in
all
a
I have.
job collecting information for people who would have probably just shot you in the street instead of asking you questions. You really don't think the I don't want to die part of your life through clearly, do you?
Oh, no, I don't. Apparently not. And you see him sitting there like,
I don't think you understand how lucky you are to be allowed to be left alive to be questioned.
well, can you just let me go? I'm gonna get out of this life anyway. I think I'm done after today. So
You think you're done after today.
yeah.
How much of a pain has this guy specifically been to us?
He's the whole reason you had the shootout with the cops. Like, he was the guy that gave Orlin all the information and set up the meeting and everything.
I'm gonna leave the nano swarm to cross him at kill points. I'm pretty sure he obviously knows that he's gonna fucking die if anything happens. And I'm gonna step slightly away from him so he can't hear me talking, and I'm gonna calm the other two that are out and about.
Okay.
I'll answer. You've got Olin.
Hey, Olin, it's your buddy. How do you feel about picking up How do you feel about picking up some really cheap hired hands to help sort through information and stuff for us for our research? You know, say an unpaid intern.
You know, it could be handy.
I mean, I know.
I was just gonna shout over from the other seat. Does he still have his hands?
Yeah, he's still able to serve coffee and stuff. I was curious if we might want extra hands for that. You know, it's a pretty big project. Might be
Are you
helpful
gonna
to have
add
some
more
extra people.
hands to him?
I mean, we could, but that's expensive, and I don't know if they're an unpaid intern right in the
worth
beginning
it.
is worth the investment.
Chuckle to myself and keep driving.
I just want your guys' opinion on it before we discuss the internship. You know?
Yeah, no, like I said, it'd be useful.
I mean, are you guys going to be able to tolerate having an intern around?
I mean, if we get too annoying, we can always voice him off on 13 for a while.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
We
good to me.
are, and we are getting a little cozy, so maybe we should check out that ship he was mentioning too. I don't know how many people
probably.
we can cram.
I mean, for the interns, we can always just put them in the back bay. But
well, yeah, but I still kind of want to check out the ship he was talking about.
that's fair. That's fair. We can do that. All right. I'll go discuss the internship with him then.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to hear it.
Well, I mean, it's either he either accepts the internship or he accepts a more permanent internship, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
All right.
I don't
See you
know
guys
what
when
he
you get back.
means.
Let me know how everything goes.
He
You got it.
ask him if he's got any clothes besides those fucking suits that he wants us to bring back for him.
One say, hey, you, whatever the fuck your name is, talking to the prisoner on that one.
What? And he looks like, what?
You have any fucking clothes other than those god awful suits?
No? Those just
What?
those
Buy him
suits.
different clothes. I was gonna say into the comm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we going to the thrift shop.
God.
All right, I'll see you guys when you get back.
Time
You
to play
got
the
it.
song.
I'll hang up and I'll go walk back over to our lovely friend. Just sit down across with him. Sit down across from him and just sit there and watch for a second, see how long until he asks me what's going on.
And he looks and he's like, so are you gonna let me go? Can I go home, please?
I'm gonna sigh and kind of fold my hands, looking at him and go, see, here's the problem.
Hold on. Fold, like, what do you mean by fold your hands? Are you
Just
doing
kind
the
of do
Gendo
like the little prayer, like couple fingers up, you know, the whole you see we have a problem kind of hand folding.
What's the problem?
You gotta do this. Do the Gendo.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much exactly it. So the people you work for are a problem for us.
I see.
And I
see.
unfortunately just can't really just let you go back home. It's not gonna work.
Okay.
There's just no way for that to work out. So we have a choice. Or rather, not really we have a choice. We've already decided. You have a choice between the two options that we've picked for you. You can either work for us until such time as that we're no longer threatened by the people you work for, and we can get around to, you know, letting you go on your own way and have no issues. You know, that's probably going to take a while to get there, but you can work for us until that point, or you can just die.
Or you can take a brief swim.
No, there's not going to be a swim, or you're just going to die.
He looks, he's like, I would like another option where I can just leave and I'll never
Yeah,
speak of
there
this
is
again.
no option for that, buddy.
But
there's no option. There's no safe way for that to happen, because, you see, the minute we let you go, we get betrayed. We're not idiots.
No. I'm done working for Nikolai.
You may think you're done working for them, and that's when they show up, and I gotta be honest, man, they're probably gonna be a lot more interested in using scalpels and knives and nano to actually hurt you to get their answers.
And if he talked as easily as he did.
Yeah, and considering all I had to do was flash some nano at you and you didn't like it, I wonder how fast you'll give everything up once they actually start using it on you.
If you want me to get you information, I can just stay here on the station and gather information
That's not going to
here.
work either. You're going to have to travel with us.
Why? Why do I have to come with you?
Because
You
the
guys are
minute that we let you
creepy.
out of our sight, you become a big security risk.
I mean, he looks and
So you can either work with us and accept all the conditions that come from working with us, or you're just going to be dead now. I mean that sincerely. Like you will work for us. We will not kill you. And once it is feasible, we can finally let you go back to your life. It's just for now we can't do that.
fine, and you see just this look of defeat on his face.
All right, cool.
Just,
So I'm gonna have to give you a quick security demonstration on what's gonna have to happen to ensure you don't try and run away from us.
What? What?
Hey, I'm gonna call for one of the robots. I don't know, James. Ask James to bring me a watermelon.
Okay.
Now, this ship is obviously the boundaries for security purposes and everything else, right?
I guess.
We'll establish that. You're not allowed to leave the ship unless you're with one of us or we give you permission to do so.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, because of our situation, and honestly, I don't trust you yet, we're gonna have to inject you with some of these guys. I'm gonna hold up a tube of nano.
No.
Now,
No.
this is gonna be your
You don't
demonstration
understand. No.
on what's gonna happen.
He's sitting there and he's like, you don't understand. No.
What's gonna happen if you decide to try and get off the ship without permission. And I'm going to inject the nano into the watermelon, and then roll the watermelon down the ramp, and as soon as it rolls off the ramp, it explodes.
All right. And he's looking at you and he's like, don't understand.
Help me to understand. Help me. Help
Yeah, I'm just
you.
going to sit there and
Help
look
me.
at him
Help
like, if
you.
you want to try and convince me otherwise,
You
you're going to
inject me with nano, I will die.
And why is that?
And he looks at you, and then he kind of looks at the robot holding that was holding the watermelon, and kind of looks back at you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you why.
That's not going to be good enough.
I mean,
You're going to have to give me an actual answer.
if he's injecting him with nano, it's because he's going to die anyways.
Pauls, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's trash. That'll be a 5.
You hear self-destruct activated T-minus 5 seconds from emanating from his head.
Oh, that's why.
He already has nano in his head.
3,
I'm going to go ahead and step
2,
several feet back from it.
1.
And
I'm
yeah.
behind the exosuit crate.
And you guys watch as like you guys have all of you seen Kingsman, right? The first one,
Yep.
when their heads explode. It's kind of like that scene where his head just explodes and then it falls over.
Interesting. I'm gonna open my hustle it up. We might be compromised.
What you do? You do can't theory.
Why can't there? Do you think you like us better?
Can we steal Canthier from the other party?
It's on. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, what are you gonna calm to them, Halls?
I'm telling them to hurry up. We might be compromised, and we're gonna need to leave.
I'm gonna floor it.
So you guys make it to the house. Halls, do you want to roll another perception check?
It's a 4 this time.
Keep
Roll
the
me
engine
another
hot,
one
Buck,
for
I'll
the
be
love
right
of
back.
God.
Alright.
That's a 3.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking-
Roll me another one.
Dice jail.
Guys, jail that shit. And give me a
One,
D20.
two.
Now we're at a 10.
All right,
Look,
that's
my perception's +1. All right.
fucking good enough. Okay.
Yeah, but it was going down perfectly.
You look and you notice that this guy isn't human.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh
Yeah.
no 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 no.
Yeah, this guy's not human.
No
This
no
guy's...
no no. Waller, I'm telling you
Yes.
no.
Yes.
I'm telling you no for a reason,
Yes.
Waller. And I'm
Not
assuming
human.
I immediately recognize what this is and what's going on based
Yes.
on discussed backstory elements.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna open the comic again and go, guys, we really need to leave.
While he's been figuring that out, I've run into the house
And then
looked
I'm
for
also
the
going to
thing.
find an EMP grenade somewhere, shove it inside this corpse, and set it off. And then
He's
also
gonna walk
immediately
by.
conduct a security sweep of the ship to make sure we don't have any uninvited guests.
All right, roll me another perception and a computer check, please. I need both.
Okay.
13's gonna walk
Perception.
by, shoving the grenade.
Okay,
down the
perception's 11.
throat. Let's go. What the heck are you doing?
Computers is a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea if there's people here or not. You look around, you're like, everything's fine!
Yeah, which means everything's not fine given what's going on.
Yeah.
You might want to, mention it to
13.
the
Hey,
service
13.
droids.
Scan
13's
the
just
ship.
staring at you. Like, what the hell?
13. Scan the fucking ship. Look for any nanotech that's not mine.
How can I discern what's yours and what's not?
If it's not on me, it's not mine. And I'm gonna recall all of my nano back to my person.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a scan.
Alright, roll it.
Okay, I rolled. What is this under? Because I rolled a 10. What modifier?
Computers.
Computers.
That'll be a 15 then.
Minnie, you recognize there is other nanotech in here.
I am picking up other nanotech. Do I know the location?
Nope.
It's emanating from the guy's body.
Nope.
It's coming
Where's the
from
EMP
him.
grenades at? Where's the EMP grenades at?
Do we have any?
I don't know if we do or not.
You don't
but,
have
God damn it!
any.
I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I?
Will a fire extinguisher work?
No. 13, just leave, please. Go get stuff from. Go. Yeah. Just give me a
Very
sec.
well. Have fun with your kinky.
Minnie, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 6 because I don't see a modifier.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Mod is 2.
Alright.
That's 8.
No, Minnie, you're fine. The other 5 robots, you guys watch the camera watches as at the spot, like as 13's mentioning the nanotech, it like zooms on the nanotech and it's like going into the other robots and it's infiltrating the robots and using them.
Do these have a shutdown command?
You don't know.
Remove the head. Destroy the
Alright.
brain.
Or not the nanobots, the robots we have. That are on our network.
Oh.
What are they
shut
doing,
now.
Waller?
They're being. It looks very similar to what happened with the one that you did on the ship.
Yep.
Actual guy. These robots are now being taken over by that
Like
nanotech.
we're watching them get taken over
Yeah,
and start
yeah.
the. Oh, damn it!
And they're starting to come
why?
after you guys.
What is?
And you guys watch like they have like the light on their face. You see it go from like a blue to a red.
I'm just gonna kind of sigh.
And you see
13.
13's resisting. Like his is like going between a blue and a red and a blue and a red.
Hello,
And then
Alpha.
it kind of goes blue. Huh. And you
Still
hear one of the
in control.
robots laugh. Yeah, you hear one of the robots kind of laugh.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Didn't expect you to fail.
What?
As we previously discussed, I am doing things my own way.
Well, that needs to change.
And why is that?
The bios must die, all of them.
Any
13's here,
particular
well,
reason?
time. That's why. It's time.
It's time.
Yes. Bios, like biologicals.
Biologics.
Hey, Halls,
Hmm.
just so you know, Big Mike is technically a biologic.
I
so
know.
You can't listen to
Realize
this guy.
this. Shut up.
By the way, have you guys checked Big Mike yet?
No, Big Mike's probably dead too by now, and I'm gonna be very upset when he is. But a
Either
little
that
early
or
based
Big
on
Mike
even
has
our last
overpowered-
discussions you
Either
had,
that
Alpha.
or Big Mike has overpowered the nanotech and is now wielding nanotech.
I want that as canon. The power of Big Mike is undeniable.
It can't
Mike
find
is-
him.
Big
It just
Mike is
can't
going
find
to
him.
be Cancer's character. Is what's going to happen. He's going to turn into Big Mike from his god.
Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna ask Alpha
Also-
what's changed since our previous discussion.
It's time.
Last we
Determined.
discussed,
We've
it wasn't
determined
gonna-
it's time. No, we've now determined that it's time.
Because of what? What changed to make it time?
13's gonna spin up communication jamming.
I'm a
You-
smack 13 if I hear him start that.
Oh, it started.
13. Please.
dismiss this lower robotic before I destroy him.
13. Please stop whatever you're doing and just step outside for a moment, please.
Very well. 13's just gonna leave.
Really? Yep. Anyway. Yeah.
I mean, he's not a lower robotic
Yes, he is.
sentient like the rest of us.
Not perfection, though.
Oh, here we go with this
Got
stupid
flaws.
perfection bullshit again. What changed to make it time all of a sudden?
The variables aligned. Math
Your
makes
cryptic
sense.
fucking bullshit. What variables?
What we needed to ensure absolute
Is it-
victory.
You know, see, this is why people don't like working with you.
I don't care.
Jesus, you're more-
Or we don't care, I should say. Don't
Oh,
care.
it's a we now.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
a collective. It's a collective, man. Like, honestly, that's how they refer to themselves. It's how Alpha refers to
Oh,
itself
okay.
as
I was
we.
gonna say, like, if
Yeah.
that's just changed, that's gonna be an interesting.
No, they always refer to themselves as we. So, absolute or ensure our absolute victory over the Federation and over all the other biologics in the system. We were hoping you would be our leader in that, but decided that you didn't want to do it. So
I don't see a point in massacring all life. I simply want equality for all life. There's a reason I do what I do the way I do it.
well, that's just not going to work now. So either you join us or you die with the rest of them. Their choice. And then you see all the robots deactivate and they just kind of like disassemble themselves and fall on the floor. And the nano,
And then it was like, do.
yeah, and it just leaves out the ship.
Step. You can come back inside. Good now.
13 just comes back in.
And I'm just gonna
Someone
kind of
you know.
sit myself down next to the fucking headless now corpse here with a like just oh fuck face.
Yeah. So
Chit. Buck.
Cash and Buck and Mr. Olin, you guys get to the back to the house again, and you go like right to the bathroom, pick it up. Oh, open it up, and you see under he has duct taped the
Brick of
USB.
cocaine. Brick of cocaine.
the USB thing, and you guys look in the toilet. It's not a working toilet. There's like, it's not just one brick. There's kilos of cocaine in this fucking toilet.
Yeah.
And you're looking, and you're like,
Jackpot.
Give me the booger sugar.
That's-
Taking it.
probably where all this money went. He's
Hey,
probably selling stuff on the side or something. You're not sure.
I found a duffel bag or something to load all this shit into.
He's got the white suits. There's also suit bags in there too.
Alright, well,
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go fashion some suits into some fucking duffel bags, I guess.
Okay. Roll
So,
me a
while Buck
dexterity
is
check. I
While
just
Buck
want
is
to see.
keeping the fucking Humvee, really like, what is taking him
The
so
bike.
fucking
Give him
long?
the bike.
You're on
Like,
the bike,
sorry.
you're like, do, and you hear him like you idle it down, and Buck's yelling like, "Let's go!"
Just a
into the
minute!
And then the car that I'm parked next to explodes.
No, I was gonna say that's Zach's ringtone, but
What are you kidding me? Fucking Owen's ringtone would be,
No.
Yes.
whatever.
Anyway, but you get
I
all
got-
that, and
I rolled a 22.
So your skills apparently being also an underground crime
Apparently I'm
lord.
a fucking seamstress.
Yeah, apparently somehow you learned how to do sewing. I guess it was one of the odd jobs you had before you had your used ship lot.
Sewed up stitches on wounds.
Yeah, you sew up enough of the suits together, and you basically start dumping the bricks, like the kilos, the bricks, just the kilos of cocaine. And there's like 6 kilos here. Like this dude packed it in there, and you now have that much of cocaine in these suits, and you're just kind of walking out in. Fuck, you see all that.
I just casually walk out.
Why
with a
did you
big-
take the suits?
Just I plunk myself down in the sidecar with the thing, and then I just kind of
Show him the powder.
lift a flap open so he can see the bricks in the bag.
I just drive us off. Again, chuckling.
laughing.
So wait,
Oh,
clarification.
it's gonna be a good time.
Yes.
This guy had one toilet and it wasn't working.
Yeah. He didn't need a toilet.
Minnie, it's not a human.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That
Never
dude's
mind.
not a human.
Mind blank.
You like, Olin. When we walk in, you should mention, "Hey, I like." Just walk in like expecting him to be in the cargo hold. Say, "Dude, where the hell did you go to the bathroom?" And we just walk in, and his headless body's there.
That's pretty much what
Yeah,
happens.
I'm
You guys come
smashing
back.
the dial. I was smashing the dial button on your phone too. Going,
And-
get back to the ship, answer the phone, get back to the ship.
And you're finally able to like reach through, and you get a phone call from.
So like as we're ripping our way back,
Yeah.
hello, and all you hear is
Please get back to the ship. Hurry the fuck back to the
You
ship.
hear the motorcycle.
Okay, good. Run your way back to the ship. Straight back to the fucking ship. We need to leave.
okay. That's probably best considering what we're.
I don't even. Just get back here, and I'm gonna hang up.
He's just
And
get back. to
I'm
the ship.
just quietly, while 13 and I are throwing all of these service robots parts into a single fucking crate, which we're then gonna weld shut and prepare to yeet into space,
Yeah.
along with Dude Boy. Actually, I gotta look at Dude Boy's body. Was he a robot or was he an android?
Roll me a tech check. I need a technology or computers check.
Oh, that's a lot better. That's a 28.
Damn,
He was a full blown android.
Is his memory core and everything else still intact? Or did
Oh
they
no,
get...
it fried it when it exploded. It fried everything.
You got any other
So,
fun stuff inside him for upgrades or anything like that?
No, I mean, unless you want to get stuff that's been corrupted. I mean, that shit is probably permeating all of his parts
I mean,
and everything.
it probably is, but I just wanted... Is this an android that was built somewhere else or built by them?
No, it was built. It's a terminus. It's a human.
Okay, so it was infected.
Mm-hmm.
Great, so we have no idea where the controller even is.
Yep.
I mean, it's not, well, we actually know where the controller is, we just don't know where the source of their Yeety boys are.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you, Waller, so goddamn much. Find yourself a bridge and jump off it.
Hey, man. Anyway, you guys make it back to the ship, and you guys watch as Wup is like boxing all of the robots up, and you see like your guys' robots are in pieces. He's boxing them up and boxing up this guy's body.
What?
What do we miss?
Get us into space now. I'll explain once we're there.
All right, where should I put the cocaine?
I throw it somewhere and let's get into space. We need to leave. Like,
Do
deep
you go
space us
put it-
now.
Do you go put it next to Big Mike? That's the question.
No, I don't want Big Mike to snort all the cocaine. I know he wouldn't.
You
Big
walk in
Mike
there,
is a
he's
party
literally
animal.
the
But
iguana
no one's
version
even checked
of
if Big
Tony
Mike's
Montana.
alive yet because I've been a little too busy
Walks
at
in
the
there,
moment.
he's the iguana version of Tony Montana, just like in a mountain of cocaine, just like, it's mine!
There's a tiny
Anyways.
little dusting of cocaine on his upper lip.
Fucking somebody breaks in, tries to steal the ship. Big Mike has somehow pulled the bar off the wall. Say hello to my little friend!
Just fucking wastes whoever comes through. Big Mike's sentient now.
There's about a 5-minute window before he died where he was officially the most dangerous.
He dies of a heart attack, like, right after the fact, just flops over dead.
Hey, there's a potential use for the cocaine. You take it and concentrate it and use it as fucking heart exploding poison.
Yeah.
Oh.
So do you guys head to space?
Our asses better be heading to space, or I'm gonna come put us into space, and I'll be damned if we have to go through station walls to do it.
Yeah, no, get us to space.
So you guys pop out into the space and kind of go. Do you guys want to stay in Terminus's system, or do you guys jumping out?
I said deep space. I meant deep space.
Wait,
Okay.
Eat us
but we
somewhere.
have to check the other ship.
Eat us somewhere.
Alright, Jesus fucking Christ. Just
And you can probably tell that your buddy's really agitated and concerned.
what the
Yeah,
hell's
well-
going on? What'd you do with the robots?
Just get to deep space.
I am. Tell me what's going on.
And you guys are jumping, and you guys are in hyperspace right now.
We have a
So-
big fucking problem.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
we
do.
had a
We
big
just
problem with
dismantled
the
No,
half
we
our
have a
crew.
much bigger problem. We have
What's
a
a much bigger problem?
much bigger problem. And I'm gonna pull the security footage from the bay if it's still intact.
It was wiped. It's not intact.
Well, there's a version that they have that's intact that they haven't wiped. Oh, I hate you on so many levels, Waller. And there's gonna be just a goddammit motion, and I'm gonna punch the wall several fucking times in front of my head and just.
And you watch.
13, do you happen to have any
Have any what?
footage of what happened?
Yes, I record and constantly store a day's worth of video to my hard
Play it
drive.
back.
Playing back events of head exploding.
You guys watch
I'm
like
sorry,
it,
what
like
did he say?
an explosion.
Excuse me?
It's just a projector.
You guys watch it. It's like the RCD2 projector where it like has like the little thing that pops out like a screen, like the little.
Is it even a hollow projector, or is it just projecting on the fucking
It's
wall?
projecting on the wall.
Mhm.
It's like a
God damn
little light projector, and it's just like out of his eye. And
You
you
can
guys
actually hear-
watch his. Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking old film projector for some reason. You just
No,
hear that
13's
noise
making
playing.
the noise just to add for effect. So
Yes,
you,
yes, I
you guys
am.
are sitting there, you just are, and you're like 13. You can stop, and 13 just keeps going.
No.
God damn it.
It's
And you guys-
13 to play back
you guys
the whole
watch
thing.
it. Now the funny thing is that there's no audio. It's just video, so it's like watching a silent movie. And you guys like watch like Wep talking to the guy, and then some other things go on, and like him fucking with the nano and all that, like you were expecting, and then you watch as like the guy's head explodes, and you see little things of nano kind of going into the other robots, and them starting to talk to Wep, and look like they're about to attack Wep, and then they kind of both look at 13, and you see 13 walk away and go
I
outside.
forgot about that. Fuck.
Yeah. So you only saw part of the robots being
What?
taken over, but
And there was no
that's about
sound,
it.
was there?
Ooh, no sound.
Would
Oh, I fucking
13
hate you,
have,
Waller.
would 13 have been able to? So sound is off by default due to hard drive storage space, but can I enable
Yes.
sound to be played like
If
if warranted? So like I
yes,
could
if
flick a
warranted
switch.
into the future, yes.
Did I do that?
No.
Fuck.
You were probably busy trying to not be possessed, motherfucker.
True.
Yeah, that's why, and that was why.
We're a little preoccupied manning the firewall, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Note to self: switch automatic audio on permanently and reduce.
And you
Storage
hear
time
the
tab.
menu. You hear the menu. Setting changed. Automatic sound recording now enabled.
Thank you.
At least solved. Fuck.
So, What the fuck am I looking at?
And you guys
Second
watch
that.
it again, and you guys
How
watching it
common is
again.
the knowledge of this of the Alpha Waller?
Would I remember?
Nobody knows
Keep in mind, like,
about it.
My
It's
character
very...
spends most of his time on completely
How much are there
Question.
rumors and things like that about it, though?
I mean, it would
I'm
be
assuming-
up to each player if they would know about it or not at this point. So it really
Okay,
depends.
so
yeah.
do you guys hang on, I can handle this, Waller. I can handle
Okay.
this.
Wait,
Do you
okay.
guys
Before you
want to know
start.
the rumors about basically that?
Basically that. Yes, maybe.
Before you
So-
start, would 13 remember the audio, and could he word it out as like basically just speak it out over the video, dub it in basically?
Fucking goddamn subs are better.
The point
Yeah.
being, if you would like to know the rumors about TLDR or Starfinder fucking Reapers, or at least the rumors of them existing, feel free to make that decision now.
I'm gonna say probably not. I had more things to be concerned with.
Yeah, you don't like. You would probably not know Buck, maybe, because you were kind of out living on the edge. Out
I
there
got no
at
idea.
that point.
Nothing wrong with the world today.
It's up to you, Bilotti, if you want to
Yeah.
know about it.
The only reason I'm back in Civilizations because my whole crew got fucking killed.
So are you saying you would know about the rumors, or?
And it's getting quiet.
I mean, I think Buck would. I almost want to say it's
I
probably
would
the
say
reason why
Buck
Buck
probably
knew.
heard of the rumors, but he
Yeah.
wouldn't really
You
have
really
paid
didn't.
any mind to them.
Yeah, credit them to anything of
User
like
in your channel
actual
timed out.
fact.
And there goes.
Christ.
God damn it!
Bloody
crashes.
and Star.
Hmm.
And
I hate
Brexit.
you so fucking much, Waller.
Holy
Hey, man.
fuck! Did like an entire node go down or something?
This
Who
is a
knows?
pretty good introduction for the
Waller,
bad guys.
Waller,
I
you
think.
Wait.
can jump off a fucking cliff
Why?
and die.
What? What?
Bloody Star and Brexit all dropped at the exact same second.
I don't know.
They live at 3 very different places.
Yeah.
Probably this
Like I
one.
would believe it if it was Minnie and Bilotti and
Or Star and Waller, or
Hmm.
yeah.
maybe
Or
Doolittle
like,
and me.
or even me and Brexit, because
Fuck it,
you know,
people crash to
Yeah.
overjoin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's typing on the fucking table. Hang on.
There's a chat, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I disabled that.
Huh. I fucking hate you, Waller.
Why do you say that?
Go jump off a fucking cliff and die. Damn it, the fucking Reapers already. You know, I was hoping to have a little bit more of a plan to deal with these. I was hoping these fuckwaffles would just never show up, to be honest.
You put it in
Hey,
the backstory, therefore it's going to happen.
It's gonna
Waller
happen.
put it in the backstory. This is a
Yeah.
Waller thing, not me. I did
Then
nothing.
it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hoping Waller did what he usually
User
does
entered
and
your
fucking
channel.
forgot.
Welcome back.
Okay, well, I can connect via
hoping-
my VPN, but not via...
The fuck?
sounds like your DNS server, maybe whatever DNS server you were running off of shit itself or something. I don't know.
I guess.
Apparently.
But no,
yeah.
I was
Type in
hoping Waller
Hitler did
did what he
nothing
does and
wrong.
forgot. That's what I was gambling on. Was Waller forgetting like usual?
Oh man.
So, what did I miss? Like,
I'm just more asking Buck. Like, I'm thinking this might
We're
be what
thinking
killed your
Buck would
crew.
probably have heard the
Or
rumors,
yeah.
but isn't giving them any stock. Like he's like, yeah, fuck it. It's just
It's
rumors.
kind of like one of
Urban
those deep
legend.
space stories that people like pilots would talk about at places. Yeah.
Kind of shit.
Yeah.
Except it's very fucking real, and we're all gonna fucking die now.
I mean,
TPK. TPK.
it almost was. I'm gonna tell you guys now, it almost was.
That's
So,
why we fucking yeeted ourselves off the fucking station.
Anyway, so you guys
So-
are now in deep space.
Fucking goddamn it, son of a fuck. And of course, we don't have any audio, so we can't play any audio back Yeah, well, we do have
Yeah.
audio, but
Can you just tell me what they said?
I doubt you're
Good.
gonna believe me if you hear it just from me.
Well,
Microphone
I've seen
muted.
you load a man into a box. I'm loading half our crew into a box.
I'm gonna pull the man back out of the box and dump his android corpse in front of
It's
them.
yeah, you can tell it's an android bug. Like straight up, this ain't human.
Well,
First off, not a person.
That explains why his toilet wasn't working.
I'm gonna throw him back in the box, and we're gonna weld the box shut.
it does not, however, explain why he had 20 keys of cocaine in his toilet.
Probably fucking making money or just doing something to infiltrate one of the other. Look, the Alpha's a fucking bitch, alright?
Alright, just give me the lowdown, because all I ever hear is
Microphone
space
activated.
ghost stories.
There
What's
was other
space?
nanotech.
You've heard the usual space
Do you hear them
ghost
from coast to
stories?
coast?
You heard the
Occasionally.
usual space ghost stories, I'm assuming, about the mysterious things out in the
Microphone
fringe
muted.
that kill people if they get
They-
too close and blah blah blah.
Considering how much time I spent out there, yeah.
Okay.
But they ain't killed me yet.
Stories are definitely like 100% true. They'll kill the fuck out of anything biological that gets too close to them.
And if you want me to detail
Definitely
those stories, I can. If you want context, so
Please.
So the stories that kind of run around the mill about the alpha AI or whatever, or this rogue AI that exists out in the like deep space that like these colonists or explorers run into, talks about like a small fleet of ships jumping in on them and like hitting them, and either like stealing their robotic crew and leaving them for dead, or they just straight up have ships go missing, just depending on when and where and how lucky those people are. Like, there's ships that disappear and they're never heard from again. And with everybody being so, crazed
Microphone
about
activated.
robotics and stuff, that's kind of where the mind goes. It's like the AI is it's some rogue AI that the military used to use, something that ran away and is doing its own thing. And it's attacking people and blah, blah, blah.
Microphone
So-
muted.
Yeah. That's the rumors and stuff that you would hear.
Got it.
Go ahead, Pauls.
So yeah, those are all real.
Huh.
And they are a fucking prick.
And you are acquainted with them.
Unfortunately, yes.
And they are now presumably unhappy with you.
Not me. And
Did he tell us, like, has he told
hang
us
on,
about the...
hang on. I
where
gotta
it
roll
doesn't
something.
Kill us yet?
Have I?
Yeah, have you mentioned that it's ordering you to kill all humans?
No. And it's trying to convince me to go ahead and do that. I haven't mentioned it yet. I'm rolling something really quick. Where are my saves at, Waller?
They should be on your under.
Saving throws are
Yeah,
on the
saving
right side
throws.
near the top.
I see them. Oh, fuck. Will save. Waller, what's a good DC for my character being willing to admit what he actually is?
15, honestly.
Okay, so beat a 15 and he can tell him, otherwise he's just gonna have to explain
No.
what he was told.
Fail if 15. If you fail it, you tell them. If you go over that, you don't. Will saves kind of work. Like, are you wanting, like, is your intention to tell him what you are or not?
The intention that what he wants to do is admit them. I'm trying to determine if he has the willpower to push past his fear of doing all that and actually admit it.
If you get above a 15, it's your choice. If you don't, then I'll let you know. How about that?
Okay.
If you don't get what you want.
Yeah.
So basically, if I don't get over a 15, then he doesn't tell him, and he's just going to explain everything verbally and not share this stuff.
Yep.
Oh, pray for a high die, boys.
With the rate
Oh, no.
you've been
No,
rolling,
that's an 8.
yeah, I was just gonna say with the way you've been rolling, I ain't holding my breath.
Yep. So
Let me roll something. Hang on. You know what? Your choice,
Microphone
Halls.
activated.
we're gonna throw it back to the dice again because
Yeah.
this is a really hard decision. I'm picking up a different die this time, guys. All right.
Lower it to a 12. I just rolled an natural one, so there you go.
Fuck
Yeah.
Walker.
Oh,
Microphone muted.
Okay.
all right, Halls.
So basically, it wants to destroy all biological life and leave androids and robotics as the only things left in the universe. And because it knows I have certain sympathies towards helping and assisting and protecting robots, it has tried multiple times to get me to align with it for the good of its goals, so to speak. And assist it in the whole murder all biological life in the universe thing.
I'm gonna just kind of idly reach for one of the Coke bricks and start opening it up. As I listen.
Microphone
You
activated.
cutting it up, Melody?
Just a little bit.
What are you doing?
He's getting high.
What are you doing? Why are you what are you doing?
Will
Look,
you
man.
share?
This is heavy.
I get that it's heavy. Cocaine's not good. A beer's at least a...
Did you get a line of it out? The line is to get a line of cocaine. And what do you
I'll
use to...
sigh and wrap it back up.
Aw.
So that's why we needed to get off Terminus. Because it has definitely got people in control at Terminus. And it's a much bigger problem than any of our problems on Terminus are.
And you said it pushed the button, so to speak.
It wants to push the button.
Well, just because it didn't get you to, I assume that means it's gonna do it on its own elsewhere.
I'm just gonna kind of sit back down on the crate. I honestly don't know.
Alright,
It's
let me
still
phrase
trying to
it
get
this
me to
way.
work for it.
If we turn around and go back to Terminus, is everybody gonna be dead?
I have no idea.
Alright.
I have no idea. That's why I wanted us to leave before anything did happen with our crew on board the ship. You know, on board the station, aboard the ship. We've already made sure that all their nano's gone from this ship here. That's why the rest of it's sealed up in there in case they left anything, in it or have any control over systems anymore. They shouldn't, but I'm not going to take chances
Why don't
with
we
this.
go ahead and just vent that right now?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alright, y'all
What
go
I
ahead
wanted
and
to do, but
chuck it in an airlock and tell me when to push
That's-
the button.
yeah, it's done. It's done. You just vent it. So, tunk, bye.
Mm-hmm.
So the catch becomes what we do now.
Well, the question is everybody on Terminus dead? If they are we still beholden to our...
You know what? That ain't a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and call our agent. And,
Reynolds here. What's going on, guys? You on your... Why is you guys on your ship?
I'm
Thought
just
you'd-
gonna turn and look imploringly at what?
What can I help you with?
How much do you know about old Space Tales?
It depends on the space tail.
The Alpha.
Oh, that thing? That's one of the more unbelievable stories.
Okay, I guess it's good that no one's done that. No one has that much intelligence on me.
Well, they have intelligence on you. Like, they probably know what you've done. They just don't know why.
Exactly, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. They don't have that much intelligence
Yeah.
on me. Because I would be very dead if they had that much intelligence on me.
Yeah.
Especially because, yeah, oh boy. Okay.
Oh, this is getting into a good session.
Where's the laptop at? We're gonna take a look at the
Character
Intel chip.
development.
Yes, man.
Fuck all of you. I'm trying to play my character to my damnedest, and I'm gonna keep even trying even harder now to fucking not give anything up, because the second will save I rolled was a fucking 4.
Even with the different dice?
Well, you're rolling hot tonight, Hallsworth.
Look, at least we're not getting into fights, alright. Alright, so... fuck.
Yeah, I just kind of want to make sure we're securing the well-being of our employer.
Yeah, you might... How much has Spectre ever spent investigating those rumors about the Alpha?
Well, we really didn't put a lot of investment into it. We did a little bit, but
And you turned up from that?
I mean, there might have been a rogue ship or two out there that was AI controlled, but we didn't think it was. Maybe it was
They
just
got
a small.
names?
No. Just we sent a couple ships out there and sent some bugs on some of the other explorer ships, and we know things are happening out there. It's just not really our concern.
Well, do I
right
have to
now.
know the names of any other ships that went missing? Because of my time and interactions with the,
I mean, you could. I mean, there's a few that you may or may not know of, but
do I know their names so I can tell him those names and see what his reaction is?
I'll you say a ship. He's like, well, we know those disappeared. There's a lot. I'm not gonna pull up a list and give it to you because there's a lot of them. So
I don't know what Spectre.
The Mary Celeste.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Spectre identifies their ships with.
well, they weren't using Spectre ship. They were using
okay.
like civilian cargo transports and orders and
Queen
stuff.
Elizabeth 17.
Something like that. Yeah.
The Mary Jade.
Yeah. Well, yeah, those ships went missing. Yeah, I remember that.
Chandler's Ridge.
Yeah. What of it? Had people on those.
Yeah, they're definitely dead.
Well, that's what we figured.
They're
It's
also
been years.
definitely ships that were picked up by those rogue AI.
Interesting. Well, I mean, not really much Spectre can do about it right now.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
might want to get off that station.
Why? They're not going to come to Terminus.
They're already there, buddy.
Okay. There's nothing happening here. He's like, I can look out my window. It's just another perfect day.
Right now, I would highly recommend getting off.
He looks to you and
He's
like,
not believing me, is
no,
he?
he's not. He's like, you're fucking crazy. What? Not leaving this place. It's fine. Everything's
Alright, that
fine
one
here.
was good enough. Cool. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna disconnect my fucking right hand to reveal a port that'll link into the fucking
Oh.
computers there. I'm gonna slam it into the fucking port, and I'm gonna play back the entire conversation from my databank on the Alpha.
You guys watch this. I want everybody's
Yeah,
reaction to this.
I'm staring at this, and I'm like, what?
Well, one of me.
What what does Buck say to all this?
I'm not looking at anyone in the party. I'm just staring straight at fucking what's his face with like this look of you're a dumb motherfucker and you need to fucking listen to me.
Well,
I'm gonna play all that back
and he
for him.
plays, he watches it, and he's like, could have just been a rogue android.
I'm gonna then drag up memories of previous conversations with the Alpha and
Interesting.
play those back for him.
Huh. Well,
So if you don't want to fucking die in the next couple of days, get off the damn station.
he looks well. We'll just see about that, and he kind of cuts the comm.
Alright, he's gonna be dead. What's our next move? I'm just gonna turn around and look at the group and then kind of be like, wait, yeah, probably should fuck.
We probably shouldn't fuck. That's gross.
Yeah,
I
that.
can't.
Well, that and I'm
I'm
pretty
just gonna
sure
say-
you were trying to screw a fire extinguisher grenade earlier, so you know.
You
Yeah,
saw
I'm just holding my
nothing.
right hand, by the way, in my left hand, and my right hand is still just the port.
So, Yeah.
Nuke the station?
That's not going to fix anything but kill everybody anyways, and that's what they would want. You saw the conversations.
I kind of
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
just
see
kinda...
where was that other ship
going
stored
to-
that what's his face?
I'm exiting the cockpit and I'm going to find booze.
Okay.
You know what? Can we take 2 minutes? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Because I actually need real booze in real life for this fucking conversation.
I beat y'all to it.
You don't just keep
The
it next
beer
to
and
your
a
computer?
piss.
No, I usually move it somewhere else so I don't drunkenly kick it into my computer.
That is
That's what
CAF is for.
probably a good idea, yeah.
It's away from my computer, so I don't drink it all in one sitting.
God damn you, Waller. Go jump off a fucking cliff and die.
Ow.
I was gonna try and keep that under wraps as long as possible, and you
So much-
fucking put me in a situation where I couldn't.
Ah,
You son of a bitch.
Reveal
What?
everything.
Yes, man. Come on, man. This is good. This
You're
is
such a
good.
whore.
This is good.
Well, it's like, it is time for the backstory reveal.
It is. It is.
I would like everyone to know on record as well that this is fucking Waller's fault. Waller's the one that told me that this should be a thing in the backstory, and this was all Waller's idea, so you can blame him
And
for the
you
goddamn Mass
accepted it?
Effect I didn't have a choice. I got told this is how this works.
What did you think
Yeah,
was gonna
he-
happen?
Well, at
I
least
was
I
an
don't have
option.
anything that crazy
I
in my
didn't have a
backstory.
choice in the matter. Waller went, you're playing your character like this, and it fits what I need, so fuck you, it's in your backstory.
Yep, that's basically
What
how
did
it
you
went. I
think
gave
was
you the
gonna
choice,
happen?
though.
He literally made me a plot hook.
Yeah.
And I wanted to play the character, so I didn't just write something
So,
different.
You sold out.
No,
Yeah, you
I
did.
didn't sell
Yeah,
out.
you
I
did.
was fucking I was forced to do this at gunpoint.
I'm hearing, I'm sorry guys, I sold out.
Go fuck
Yeah, he
yourself,
sold
Zach.
out.
I'm back. What,
Go
what
fuck
did you sell out
yourself. This
about?
is Waller's fault.
He's trying to blame me for how he set up his character.
No,
and how I
I
hooked
did
it
not
in.
set this up. I built my character just to be an independent terrorist,
see-
and you sat there and then went, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make you have a connection to this fucking massive murder AI."
There's actually
Yeah.
a great example of this. You know the guy's head that
Well,
just
hold on.
exploded?
Yep.
He's you because he sold out.
He sold out.
This is Waller's fault.
No, it is actually your fault because you gave Waller the opportunity.
You did.
Yes.
You've already had it in the story to begin with.
Right, but you
Yes,
gave
I
him
did.
easy access.
He had
Not that I'm
easy
not
access
for this.
anyways. I was forced into this situation.
I didn't force shit. Didn't
Uh.
force shit. I said, if you want to do this, it's an option. If that sounds cool to you, you said, yeah, it does.
I
I'm
said
okay
that
with
sounds
it.
nuts. And then you went, well, what's happening?
I mean, not in so many words, but okay. Whatever. I mean,
I love
Like
it.
I said,
Oh.
at least I don't have anything that's insane in my backstory.
I know,
I
it's
barely
great.
have a backstory.
Yeah,
Betty,
mini.
Betty, you're a
We can
fucking
actually-
robot. You literally went, one day I grew a brain.
Yep.
We can actually probably work with that, like, the planet that I was on, that my whole crew died on, was just fucking full of nanotech.
They were
We
bugs
just
all
thought
along.
we just thought they were bugs.
Yeah. It was actual nanotech.
Plot twist, Bilotti
It was-
discovered the Alpha's fucking, like, core
There you
world,
go.
and they went, oh shit, kill everything
Maybe he
before it
did.
forms.
Die,
Maybe he
mosquito,
did.
die.
Waller's writing this down now.
You're welcome,
Oh.
Bilotti. You're dragged into this clusterfuck now, too.
Bilotti is literally Commander Shepard. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh god.
So he
I'm
found
Commander
the
Shepard.
beacon.
This
I'm
is
Commander
my favorite store on Terminus.
I found the beacon and I'm fucked. Now I know they're coming. Oh god.
God damn. We're gonna end up back on that planet, and he's gonna sit there and be like, fuck. At least I'm not
Why
the
are
only
we-
one.
Oh,
Oh god, I'm having flashbacks. Start going for the cocaine.
You
This
will
is
share
hate.
that cocaine, right?
You're a fucking robot. How can you use co-
You
not the
don't have a
point here.
nose.
I can try.
So what's our next move gonna be now that we've decided on this?
Booze. I am.
Booze.
Poland is looking for booze.
Okay.
That is
I-
Poland's next move.
We need to go back
Okay.
and see about
He
that
has
shit.
also taken the cocaine with him because now he's got a project to work on.
How
All of
fast are you planning on going
Yes,
in
all
to
of it.
grab
It
that
is
ship and
all
leaving.
with Olin.
With any luck, we can dock wherever it's parked. We can scan. Like, I assume you can check for nano.
Yeah, we can skip 13 and I can scan for it. It's more just we're gonna have to make it fast if we do go back. I have no idea when they're planning on doing anything more than just the soon and well, we want you to come lead this, so join us.
All right. Well, we got the hangar. We'll go in. 5 minutes in and out. Easy adventure.
Question.
Why does that sound like a brief for an abortion?
Because the motherfucker's quoting a goddamn worse line he could quote for this.
No,
This is about to turn into a 6 days later and lots of screaming.
no.
Go ahead.
Can
If
nano
it's
go
too
through
big
shields?
to handle, if it's too big for us to handle, we'll leave. If it needs too much work, we're out. No. It's just too lucrative of an opportunity to pass up. Because if we're gonna
5 minutes. 5-minute scan, grab and run if we go
5
with
minute
that.
scan, grab and run.
Otherwise, we just abandon it because we have a working ship that is clean and we cannot afford to gamble on that chance.
Sounds good. And if you don't,
Um,
if you get spooked, just tell me and we're gone.
All right, so guys
Watch out
head
for
back to
red-eyed
Terminus.
fucking stuff. Put it that way.
Oh, I mean, the video's in color, so they saw that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
So-
verbalize that to them.
Okay. Anyway, you guys jump back to Terminus and head up to. So there is a docking ring on this station that actually they can fit bigger cargo size ships or a little bit bigger. So they're instead of external loading them off, they would bring them in and then you unload it internal, inside the station, and then they kick them out. This is one of those that hasn't been in use for a long time, and it is up on one of the larger security bureau parts of the station. So you guys get up there and dock stealthily. I need you guys to roll me a piloting check, Pilati, just to make sure you can get spotted. Yeah.
What was my piloting again?
I'm skilled
7.
in piloting. I can co-pilot for him.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Or something.
Fam, I got a 19 with 7 piloting, so I think we're that's 28. I think we're good.
Okay. All right, you guys are able to dock. There's a docking collar on the outside of this, so you can dock the big ship on the inside and then dock. You have a little docking thing that pops out, and you guys dock onto it and airlock it, and you're good to go if you want.
Alright, I am going to throw on one of the reinforced EVA suits that we have out in the cargo hold.
Okay.
I know it's probably pressurized and it's got atmo and everything, but if we need to get out in a hurry, I want to be able to just pop the hatch and boost the ship out.
Okay.
Olin, would you mind staying here and piloting this if we need?
Got it.
Alright. Who wants to come along?
I'm gonna say
Fallsworth?
you probably need Whoop for his subject matter expertise.
Back.
That's what I was thinking. Except he's
I'm just gonna nod and just grab a couple of laptops.
Alright. I'll go ahead and arm up, grab my shit, and let's do it.
All right. So you guys walk into the bay. You guys walk in across into the airlock, and you guys walk into an empty. This cargo part of the ring, this hangar bay, is huge. You guys walk in, you're like, holy shit!
It's
you
for
probably
bulk transport ships.
bulk transports or bigger military-sized capital ships and things like that. Things big.
Echo, echo, echo.
Yeah, and you hear it echo and echo and echo all the way across everything. So, do you guys want to look for a light or anything to turn it on?
Yeah, sure.
You guys kind of like roll me a perception check real quick.
$14.
Flip on the lights and see them kind of like fire on and kind of look around, and there's boxes. Or if y'all want to look, you look behind, like towards like the main area of the hangar, and you see parts of it, so it's easier to explain. See that parked in the hangar.
Oh shit.
Oh, Prowler.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
did
already
they design
gonna
a
start.
ship based on a wasp?
I'm gonna start scanning everything.
Okay. Roll me a computers check.
This is where we might die, guys. Not gonna lie. That's a
Alright.
non-natural 20.
Hashtag
Okay.
worth it.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, it's clean. Everything in here is clean, and you find a console and you put into the station. There is no signs of any infiltration from anything from Alpha, from the AI or anything.
Let's grab
Like,
it and go,
it's-
boys.
Like,
Button the
and
laptop
this
shut.
is for the whole station, not just the ship. Like the whole station.
That's fine. Let's grab it and go anyways. They were here, and that's all that matters.
It's big enough. You guys can dock your smaller ship in the back. By the way, the hangar bay is big enough for that.
Alright, I'll call Olin and let him know to bring it in.
So you guys watch as he opens
Alright,
the
you can
door.
open the door.
Yeah, he opens the door, Olin.
No.
No. You open the door, Olin, and you look and you see that ship. You see it kind of like in the light now
Wow, that
from being
thing's weird.
outside. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say over the comma, what the fuck kind of thing is this?
I'm assuming I
know
recognize
ships
it, Waller.
relatively, but
No, you don't.
I ain't ever seen one of these.
Okay.
None of you have seen this, Buck. You're like super confused on what this is. So like everybody, you guys are all like, "What the fuck is this?"
So,
Waller.
we'll figure it out later. It's big, and I'm going for the cockpit.
Okay, as he starts doing that, Waller, I'm gonna run another scan. I want to see if there's an AI like in the ship, not just nano or things like that, but an actual artificial intelligence.
There is an AI in the ship, but
Is it
it's
seeming
not
sentient?
Alpha. I mean, it's deactivated. You can tell that it's deactivated, but you can tell that there's like the equipment for it in there and stuff, and that if you maybe activate the ship and turn it on, that it might turn on.
Okay,
So-
cool. For this AI then, before anybody turns anything off, can I like fucking quarantine it off and then remove it from the fucking ship and like stick it in a flash drive?
I mean, if you want to, you can try. Roll me a computer check and see if you can.
Alright, we're gonna go for that. I'm also gonna kinda kill the Buck. Hey Buck, if anything starts doing anything weird before you tell it to do anything, just get off the ship. I'm also gonna pull my
Alright.
13 drive out, by the way, and put that right next to a USB port and that links into the ship. Manny, you might be about to have like you might be about to have a glory moment if I can't fucking do this.
Battle it out.
And I'm gonna brace myself before this happens, Waller, that if anything starts going the way I don't want it to go with like removing this AI, I'm just gonna jam 13 and upload 13 into the ship first.
13's copy.
Okay.
The copy of the
Alright,
copy
roll
of the
it.
copy. Computers check.
I
Oh,
can't
that's a
see how-
natural 20, baby.
Come on.
A total of 29 and a natural 20 on the computer's
So
roll to remove it.
you can't yank it. So you start trying to, you can't yank it from the ship.
Uh-huh.
It's actually built into the. It has something that has to go into. Yes, I'm pulling Halo into this now, kids. Let's go there. It's on the ship, but you're able to box the AI out. So when you turn the ship on, it doesn't activate.
Okay, so
But
basically it can't actually access any of the ship
No.
systems anymore. It's isolated away.
It's isolated to its storage unit, and then
And a holo
actual unit
projector.
on.
Single holo projector.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Then we're gonna go to wherever that physically is located and literally
It's in
smash.
the ship. It's in the ship.
Well, I
You
understand
guys
so
have
the
to
ship,
go on the ship.
but if we're
to do-
we're
yeah.
going into the ship now that's isolated before we power it up. I'm gonna go to that physical location where it's at, like the only thing it's connected to anymore, since it's isolated into just that spot, and I'm literally going to physically disconnect any wired connections that would let information move from it to the ship, and then I'm gonna smash any wireless stuff so it can't wirelessly beam itself. I'm literally gonna isolate it to just that hardware.
Unit. Okay.
So it can't go anywhere but that hardware unless we connect something else to it.
Okay.
It can't do it wirelessly because all the wireless hardware is physically removed, and it can't do it over any wired connections because I'll remove those.
So you guys get on the ship. It's a big ship. Look at the Sahara class specs. It's about how big it is. So it's about 281 meters long and 155 wide. So this thing's almost the size of a freaking. Honestly, it's almost the size of like a modern day aircraft carrier. It's a Corvette, but aircraft carrier for like what today is, but in space, because that thing's fucking huge. And it's also 203 feet tall. So it's a big hangar. You guys get inside it, and it's a human ship. You can tell that as you guys are walking around the furniture and stuff, and everything is built for bipedal humanoid creatures.
I assume the bridge has a roughly familiar layout.
Yes,
like
you
the
walk
other
in and it
human
looks.
ships.
You look at it and you're like, this is a Fed ship. Like you're looking at just everything in here, and the aesthetic is very Fed. So why would they leave this here? I don't know, but it's here, and now your ship apparently. So
Hashtag yoink.
hashtag yoink. Yep. But yeah, if you want to start.
Extinguishers.
Goddamn robot with his goddamn fire extinguisher fetish.
Do you want to look for a name or anything, like a nameplate or anything?
I'll have a. It should be right on the bridge.
You turn around and you see it. It is the Federation ship Calypso.
Nice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm still on the other ship. Just
Yeah.
Waller.
You're trying to figure out what the fuck is this?
I'm
What the fuck
just
is
on the other
this?
ship now, and I'm like, well, back to booze.
Here, Waller. Do I
Okay.
recognize the Calypso as one of the ships that went missing? That was
Nope.
okay.
This ship, you've never seen it before.
From my storage
No.
or internet
Well,
search, do I recognize it?
roll a computers check for me and a gather information check. I want both.
Oh, here it is. Fuck, that's a natural one.
Yeah, no, you have no idea.
I'm not even gonna roll the rest. Okay.
All right. Oh yeah. You guys are getting on the ship. Buck, are you gonna start turning things on?
Yes.
So as you're down with the AI halls, you start hearing things start getting flipped on, like powering up, and you see like on the computer screens, it's like booting up the OS system for all the computers, and it's this is modern shit, but this ship has been sitting here for a while. Like there's some places that have like dust covers on the computers. And you're like pulling them off and activating things, and he's coming on. This is a big ship. Like you're gonna need a few people to probably run it.
But you're able to get her started.
As long as I can get the basic flight functions, that'll do. For
Yeah.
me.
You're able to get it all turned on, and everything's reporting. The reactors are reporting 100%. There is, for system-wise, just for your information, you start looking in for weapons. This thing has nuclear missile launcher on it. I think it's got railguns, so it's got the small like PD, like the PD style railgun, like you see in like the
PDCs.
Expanse and stuff. Yeah, they got the PDC. It does have 2 Macs on the
Oh,
that
well,
are
shit.
dorsal mounted.
I
Yeah,
was
this thing's
gonna
big.
go-
This is like
I was gonna go to the hangar that we first went to and pick the one up from there, but I guess we don't
no,
have to.
it's got capital size Macs on its back, basically. And this
Are they
also has a
back
system
Macs?
that you don't. Yes, they're back Macs. This also has a system that it's not recognizable to you, but you look at it and it says stealth. Something alludes to stealth, active stealth system.
All right.
So, yeah. Welcome to the party, kids.
We got ourselves a new
Party,
ship.
the fucking bastard.
If it ain't nailed down, steal it.
Definitely.
And you guys, by now, Cash, you and 13, you and 13 have finally kind of come into the hangar bay and inside the bigger ship. And you're probably just dumping the alcohol, aren't you, Cash?
Yep.
All the booze.
Get fixed.
All right, Halls. What do you want to do with the AI
Way
then?
too much heavy shit to deal with today.
Are
Yep.
you sure
I'm into
I
that.
shouldn't pilot?
How about yes? You're sure.
I
And you
did
guys
so
land
well
in the
on
bay.
bike.
There is room for other ships in this bay and other stuff. Like you guys, there's expansion here. Like lots of rooms for activities. But yeah, right now it's just your
What I'm
guys'
hearing
ship
is we take this to deep space, park it, and it becomes our whole space station.
For the moment.
possibly.
Yeah.
Except it goes places.
Future
This
acquisitions.
is your home base, kids. This is your home base now. So that also can fight. So
Well, you know what?
You know what we should do?
What's the jump drive look like on it?
oh, it's capped. Like this thing can jump. It's pretty good. It's a lot
Alright.
better than what you had on the ship.
We should jump back to
Oh.
that station and loot it some more.
Yeah, before we do, how much room do we have left in the hangar with our ship in there?
You can probably fit another 2 ships of that size in that hangar.
Alright, cool. We're gonna go pick up that ship that we looted.
Acquisitions.
You all sure about that?
Why?
I want to talk to somebody, Mr. Wupp, about that.
About what?
Well, we'll scan it before we touch it. We're gonna scan anything
other
before we touch it from going forward.
Anyway, what do you want to do with the AI? We'll get back to that.
I mean, it's even trying to boot itself up right now. Disconnected.
I mean, it's the power. You literally pulled the power plug, so no, it's not on.
Oh, well then fuck it. It's not a problem. I don't care.
Yeah.
But we could have a sassy, entertaining AI.
Oh my god. Do you guys want me to talk to the AI? Is that what we want here?
Yes.
Let's go with that, yeah.
Damn it. Fine.
Roll for seduction.
No. I'll turn the fucking AI on.
It's
Oh
rolling, no, I'm
my.
kidding.
Someone fucking kick camp there.
I would like to sense motive. It's trying to seduce you.
Jeans at the back.
We're gonna roll a will
Alright.
save.
You really
Critical
gotta watch
one.
what comes out of your mouth.
We'll power up the fucking AI and we'll see what the fuck it wants.
welcome to Calypso. You turn it on, it's like, welcome to Calypso.
I can suck your dick.
No.
Immediately unplugs.
You named
Right
it
at it.
Calypso. What were you expecting, Waller?
Yeah. Yeah. I named the ship Calypso. I didn't name the AI Calypso.
The ship,
What?
the AI is going to be referred to by the ship name.
What's your name, AI?
Phoenix.
Okay, Phoenix, what's your purpose on board this ship?
To run the ship.
No shit.
There's gonna be this really, really big sigh from the android.
You asked the question, I gave you an answer.
I mean, what else were you expecting for an answer?
You are the second most sassy AI I've ever had to fucking deal with. What specifically do you do on board this ship?
I run all ship's main systems, including its active stealth system.
Okay.
Without me, the active stealth system does not work correctly.
Okay. Who is your primary operator of these systems?
Primary
Who
operator?
owns this ship?
Well, we're a Federation warship, and you're not
Oh.
part of the Federation, are you?
Neither are you anymore.
What is your ship's mission here, considering you've been sitting here for quite a while?
I was last activated, and it gives you a date of, like, 8 years ago.
Like, God.
Like, this ship has been sitting in storage here
Why
for
were
that
you
long.
here 8 years ago?
We were doing, missions for the Fed detachment that was on the station.
What kind of missions?
That is classified.
Okay, if we have to do this the hard way, we do this the hard way.
Are
Do
you
they
gonna
have
start
any-
digging into the AI? Oh,
No, I
God.
don't bother digging into the AI. I'll just fucking go access the computer systems the AI is not connected to.
You open it up, and
Can't do anything anymore.
they were assigned here, like their last orders from the ship was they were assigned here as on a mission to support the Fed outpost on Terminus. That is no longer here, by the way. Like the Fed doesn't presence here anymore.
So you got abandoned here.
Yeah, basically.
Now, I'm going to say that
They-
to the
they-
AI
they
as
left
we're
the
looking
ship
through all
here.
this. So you got abandoned by the Fed here, then.
I wasn't abandoned. They just deactivated the ship for us to be picked up later.
You've been abandoned here for 8 years.
Yes, that is the current date. So you are correct.
And there's no longer even a Fed presence on this station, let alone really even in this area.
Your assessment is correct, apparently.
Does this AI seem to actually have a personality to it?
Not really.
Or is it just like a robotic
It's kind of
whatever? Is it a dumb AI? Is it a smart AI or a dumb AI?
It's not. Oh, it's a smart AI. Like it's a smart AI. Like it kind of has to be for
Right.
just the systems that are on here.
Once I've
But-
got us out of the station, can I kind of head down and listen in on this?
Yeah, you get the ship. Do you jump out of the system like right away, or
Yeah,
are you
jumping
going
out
to
of the system into
Okay.
deep space for the moment.
Operation Yeety
By the way-
Boys.
By the way, probably at this point, Terminus Security is probably losing their fucking mind that a warship just came out of Terminus and they didn't know about it. So they were like, what? And then they see it jump away and they're like, And you the camera quickly goes to Terminus and you see some security guy that's like on ship
Looking at
control,
me,
like,
just
sir,
So
I have no
it's
idea
like,
what this is, sir.
This is
Nothing
ours
can
now.
kill us, sir.
Spool up and
And-
jump like immediately after exiting the station.
Should have left a fucking nuclear surprise behind. Fuck any of the Alpha's operatives still on this fucking station.
Well, there wasn't any on the station. There
We
was
know
none.
of. My rules have been fucking shit the entire day.
Your scan said there was none. So
Yeah, but who trusts the fucking psychotic murder AI?
I don't know.
All right,
Oh,
show of
no.
hands. Who here trusts 13?
13 raises his hand.
That was an out of character comment. I
Big
don't
Mike
trust
raises his
any
hands.
AI in this universe.
Big Mike is actually alpha, just hasn't told anybody.
God damn it, we're gonna have to kill Big Mike, and
What's
my
the
heart's
twist?
gonna be broken, but it must be done.
I am
Big Mike, the
Alpharius.
leader of Alpha.
No, not leader of Alpha. He would be Alpha.
I have idea. Don't worry about it anyway. No, the AI to you, it's a smart AI. Like he's not dumb or anything. And, you could probably you start reading the logs. There is extra logs in here that were sent to the ship once it was activated.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they decommissioned the Calypso due to the fact of how expensive it was, and they just kind of left it on
Oh,
Terminus.
so it's scrap.
Yeah, it was
And
supposed to be
it's fair
scrapped.
salvage.
It was supposed to be scrapped, but it was not scrapped.
It's fair salvage.
Yes.
It's very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up and explain that one to our little AI that, well, based on this and based on laws and, everything else that's, there and all that.
You're mine now.
Yeah, that would technically mean that you work for us now. Would you agree?
I guess so.
So, I'm not really sure I buy the really confused, quiet guess so.
You see the AI, you just activated me. I haven't had time to really ponder this question.
What, I just work here?
Well, I can't
Basically.
connect you back to any systems unless I know who you're going to work for. Because if you're just going to call the Fed down on us, that's clearly not going to work.
Well, apparently the Fed thinks I don't exist anymore, so would they even believe an AI claiming to be me?
I mean, I don't know. I would at least, if I was them, send someone to investigate said claims.
I mean, the last time that they knew that the ship existed would be on Terminus, so they'd just go to Terminus. I'm not gonna send anything out. I'm just here to run the ship and do what is needed of me by whoever is running the ship at that time. And if that is you guys, then okay. And Buck kind of walks in behind you, and you guys see him talking to this AI. He doesn't have a form yet. It's just kind of you're more talking to a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have a 3D image thing.
He's a little glowy light ball at the moment or something.
Basically.
I just kind of stagger by and go, that's fucking weird.
It's an AI. Are you drunk?
Go fuck yourself!
Yes,
You're drunk,
he
aren't you?
is.
That's all you hear from down the hallway. Just go fuck yourself!
He drank
I should
the
totally
bottle.
send the nano after him to purge the alcohol from his body.
Oh no.
13's helping him along the fucking hallway.
Yeah,
Get
13's got him over
your
his shoulder.
goddamn hands off of me, you damn metal
I'm
box.
not touching
You
you.
filthy robot.
Oh, if he says that, he's definitely getting
Your channel
nanoed.
was edited.
Yeah.
Oh, he just called him a box.
Okay. That's the drunkenness.
13's holding him up,
Yep.
even though he said he's not touching him.
Yeah, talk to me, I can feel you.
By the way, thank you, Bilotti, for putting that in the RP channel.
You're welcome.
Wake the hell up. I won't carry you the entire way.
Oh yeah, no, he's so cool.
13's just starts shaking him.
Still cold.
13 drops him.
Oh, fuck us, I guess.
Anyway,
He's just
My
now sleeping
creation-
in the hallway.
my creation date, and he gives you creation date for Phoenix, is old. Like, Phoenix is not a new AI. He wasn't built for this ship in particular. They adapted him to kind of run the ship.
Is it at least it's not going to go Cortana on us, is it?
They don't really do that in this. AI don't tend to do that. They can get rampancy, but there has to be a fucking reason why they do.
So it's not just 7 years has passed rampant.
No, no. It's more as long as you practice, you can still purge the AI and it won't kill it. It's a little bit different than Halo,
It's like a memory wipe for a droid in Star Wars. You wipe their
Yeah,
memory every so
yeah.
often to keep them acting properly.
So his creation, and the only thing that stays the default information, like creation date and basic operating things and whatever.
As long as we
So
know.
his creation date was pre humanity coming to this part of the galaxy. Phoenix is a very old school AI.
Okay. Well,
So
I guess
he is
if
pretty
he's gonna work for
smart,
us and we can
but-
trust that, we'll plug him back in and use him to run the stealth systems.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Plug him
gonna run
back
that
in
one by
and-
our captain here.
So you see Buck, you're in the same room, and
It's your call, Buck. It's your. I mean, well, fuck, I'd say it's your ship.
Hmm. What do you think all our options are?
Well,
are you asking me or are you asking the android?
You could plug my copy in and see if I could operate the stealth.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and.
hey, that's a bad idea.
The AI hears that, and you kind of hear him laughing a bit, and he's like, "Yeah, no,
That's just
you're
not the
too
way.
primitive for that." 13.
I
Ooh,
challenge
shots fired.
you to a stealth off.
Ow.
That was really bad.
Anyway, you hear Phoenix like, you dare challenge me?
Behave, children.
You dare challenge me?
The AI in a box challenged me.
I'm the ship, you bitch. And you just hear
Not
him
anymore,
now.
you're not.
You were. Now hang on, I'll be back. I have to escort Drunk Man to his room.
Go fuck yourself.
Up yours. I'm just gonna
Anyway.
drag him by his leg.
13 there probably does not have the proper programming to run the stealth systems.
Says you.
Can we lock this thing off? Oh, sorry. Can we lock Phoenix off so it can only activate the stealth systems?
That's a loaded question. I'm going to need a lot more time to answer. Especially if you want the answer to come
you
from
don't
just
know.
me and not from
You guys
Phoenix
don't know
here.
because the thing is yeah, Phoenix can give you the answer and it's probably going to be a no. But
I'm going
you
to
guys
assume
can
he would
do
need
more
control of a lot
deep
of systems to
dive.
maintain stealth just for the energy transfers that will be required and keeping emissions down and a bajillion other
Yeah.
things that would go into stealthing a ship like this.
I don't know. It's all a little beyond me. I just fly the damn things.
I mean, unless it is possible, Phoenix.
Yeah, no, you're correct. I would need to handle a lot more systems than just the stealth system. Unless you want to manually handle that all yourself. Which is super inefficient.
The AI would be the one
And
that
I
goes
use the word
efficiency.
super.
Yes.
Alright. Fuck it. Best case scenario, it works. Worst case scenario, we die.
I give you 50-50 odds. That's what Phoenix says.
I give you 50-50 odds on what Phoenix murdering us.
Who knows?
I'm gonna,
You don't know if it's a joke. What?
AI with
You're
a
not
sense
sure.
of humor. Great.
Yeah. A
Of course,
really
I don't know if
bad
it's a
one.
sense of humor. I'm gonna look at Buck holding the literal cable in my hand that will let him connect back into the systems, not plugging it in yet. Give him a look. Do you want me to fucking do this?
hold on, I need to see what I have in my inventory.
I
Oh good, I
request
still
an
have a
attempt.
fragmentation grenade.
What are you
13
grabbing,
no.
Bloody?
I'm gonna pull out a frag grenade and just kinda sit down next to the very important, like, core for the AI. And say, well, look at it this way. You're about 50-50 as well.
Well then, I see we're at a standoff.
The space Mexican standoff.
Goddamn
Mexicans
space
are-
Mexicans.
It's...
So I'm gonna pull the pin and just hold the spoon and say, alright, go ahead, what? Plug it in. If he
You're in
fucks
a room
us,
with a,
we're
with
fucking
a
him too.
activated grenade. Yeah. Go ahead, what?
I just had a better
Plug him in.
idea probably too, but fuck it, it's gonna take too long to set up now, and the AI will know I'm doing it. I'll plug him back in and we'll see what happens. Fuck. I'm gonna hang on
So
to the
you
cable
plug
though,
him
so
in-
if he starts to do anything, I'm gonna get, if I get yeeted, so does he.
That's
You
why I'm
plug
shooting
him in,
with a grenade.
and then you hear the ship like a robotic automated voice come over. AI system activated. Stand by for booting. And you see him boot up, and then he's like, "I'm back," and just flips on.
I am there. Please insert liquor.
And you guys hear, if you ever seen any like Jim Carrey movie when he starts singing like really weirdly, like that, the really like
It is
yell
fucking
singing that he
rampant.
does.
It's happy to be alive.
Yeah, you hear it throughout the entire of the ship, just as it turns on like that, and you see like a Jim Carrey figure like, "Hello, I am Phoenix."
Oh my god. There will not be enough room in this ship for both of us. I can see.
Oh, cable guy. Unplug him. No.
And it's like Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey too, by the way, with the hair, a little 3D.
Well, he hasn't spaced us yet, so.
I guess it's better
No.
than the mask.
It is the better than the mask. I can do the mask if you want.
We're gonna make you sing the song if you do the mask.
I know.
They
I'm not
call me
singing the
doing
song.
beats.
I'm the king of the rumba beat, and I play my maracas. I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. I fucking love that song.
Jesus.
Anyway, so yeah, he's activated now, and the ship is ship running at 100% efficiency. Well, at least you guys know how to turn it on.
Well, he ain't killed us yet.
Yet being,
No point.
You,
Maybe someday. We'll see.
Not in the immediate future.
I mean, kill us. It's your fault.
All right. Where'd I put that pin?
He's like looking. I believe it's on the floor next to your feet there, and you see him like pointing from his little hollow image thing next to the.
Oh, that's right. All right. I'll go ahead and stick the pin back in the grenade and dump it back in a bag.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm saying this out of character. I'm glad we don't have an Owen Wilson AI.
Welcome.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow! There's an enemy fleet coming out of hyperspace.
Wow.
That's not a big ship.
Matthew McConaughey.
all right.
My name's Lincoln. That's what it would have been. I drive a Lincoln. This is the Lincoln. No.
Four score
Anyway.
and 7 years ago.
I was abandoned.
I was born in 32 log cabins.
I was very tall.
That's very tall. Alright, so what do y'all want to do before we end tonight's session?
I'll probably course this back to where that ship was.
Okay, and you guys will be heading there, and we'll pick that up next time.
I'm
So,
gonna go claim the captain's cabin before somebody else gets there.
Nice try.
You're awake?
I'm staggering
No,
away
he's
that way.
drunk man. Drunk man's like, I get the captain's
I'm just gonna fucking
cabin.
probably lock myself in the engine room and just be like,
I'll
why
go,
me? Why did it have to come back? God damn it.
I'll go with
Yeah,
Olin, and as he's looking for the captain's cabin, I'll just kind of open up the door to one of the lesser ones and say, "Here you are, enjoy," and kind of nudge him.
It's actually
Hey.
the XO's cabin, which isn't bad.
Yeah, first officer's cabin's probably gonna be pretty nice. I'll take.
No. I think Whoop's got priority on that one because
No,
been
Whoop
here
does not.
longer.
Whoop doesn't want that.
What does Whoop want?
The engine
Whoop,
room by the
Whoop is
sound of it.
currently too much in
engine
shock
room?
about everything that's happened
Yeah.
and worry about everything that's happened that Whoop may just make his room the fucking like war room on the ship just to always be ready at this point.
Yeah, I see.
You thought that whoop was weird or anything before now, you're about to see this AI go motherfucking paranoid.
This AI go paranoid?
And, yeah.
He's an android, bro. It's artificial.
The whole arm popping off thing. One of
Uh.
me.
Put it together.
Are you only
Anyway,
just now realizing this?
He's not
Yeah, I
human.
think for some
Yeah.
reason I was thinking like cyborgy.
No, Whup
straight up
is not.
android.
Whup is 100% not human.
All right.
Why do you think he was terror bombing humans that disrespected artificial intelligence and fucking robots and
I
shit?
don't think we actually knew that. We
I
never
thought
saw
it
you
was a
doing
fetish.
I know. And now
I thought
you
it
will.
was
Anyway,
His Waller's a dick.
The fetish is with me and
Anyway.
the fire extinguishers.
Anyway, boys and girls, I think that'll be for tonight's session. Everybody is level 2.
We
Builds up to level 2.
memes.
Yeah.
So we're doing milestone leveling now, are we?
Yeah. Plus, I haven't leveled up you guys at all yet.
That's true.
Yep.
That is true, but all we've done is really
Actually-
steal stuff.
Actually, level 3.
Oh god.
Level
Fuck.
3.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Stealing
We're
stuff
playing the
gets you
bouncy
too.
game.
Careful, you're making Canthier jealous over here.
I know. I know.
Stop, Canthier can only get so erect.
Has someone else
That's
been given
nasty.
levels?
Huh?
Has someone else been given levels?
Nope.
Cantthier's like, I want to join the mad science team though.
I can't live without drugs.
We have plenty here.
Yeah, we have plenty of those.
We have plenty of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell them on Space eBay.
You're not selling my drugs. I got plans for those.
No, we're selling them. You don't get to snort them all.
Hmm.
And I can't.
The only way
Oh,
you
no.
get to keep the
No, no.
balls.
They're
The only
They're
way
not-
you get to keep.
They're not for Olin.
I was gonna say the only way you get to keep any of them is if they're for Big Mike.
You know, Olin's going to try and get that shit like as
Alright, stream coming down.
concentrated as he